trying to seduce me.
All right, man. We're back.
We're back.
What's going on, man? And if anybody's new to the channel, man, consider liking and subscribing, leaving a comment. Appreciate it, man. All the good things. Today we're going to be talking about Barbara Bouchet on An Hour to Kill, and this is episode number 30.
Wow. I mean,
Yeah.
they're starting to rack up now, these episodes.
Yeah, man.
I was surprised to work out, like, it was like 8 months since you started doing these.
Right.
So, yeah, and it's kind of flown by. But 30
Yeah, it don't
months.
seem like that long, man. This shit's been fun. This whole ride.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, 3 of her lesser films, I would say. But yeah, we'll come on to that. But I mean,
yeah, man. This is this was all like blind watches for me and Darren. So it's like,
yeah,
we didn't know what we were getting into, but we're on a mission. We're trying to see every Italian giallo and every Policio Teschi.
yeah, we're trying. And these films were very trying at times, to be honest. But
Oh yeah.
there's one good one in there. There's
Yeah, it's
one
pretty good.
bad one,
I'd
and
say
there's one kind of indifferent as well. So yeah,
I'd say it's better than average. There's 2 though that are just one could have been great.
yeah. And
Let
I
me
think
Go
we're
ahead.
gonna like power up on them as well, because I think we got the same opinions.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be fun anyway. It should be a good show.
Yeah, man. We got Sean Blue Digital, man. He changed his name to his channel. That's a pretty cool name though. I like it. Cinephile Sanity.
I was confused when I was looking, because I get all the lists come up and I was like, shit. But yeah, it sounds good, man. Yeah,
I like it, man. I really dig it. Y'all check out his channel, man. He's got a lot of good stuff going on over there. Good people, man.
Yeah, we got to get Sean on one day.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get Sean on, and I know Goraphobe. We got to get him on too. I'm supposed to actually do a stream with Goraphobe next Friday. With Chris C covering some Fulci stuff.
Oh, nice, man. Yeah.
But
it's one to look forward to.
Let's see. There's my beautiful wife, as always. I'm here for it, honey. Hey, Darren. Yeah. She actually helped me pick the photos for Barbara Bouchet, man. So I thought it was killer.
Nice. It's always good to have like a supportive wife.
Right. You got Texas, man. What's going on, man? He's been streaming a lot with Texas has been streaming a lot with Sean Blue over at Cinephile Sanity, man.
He's another one we got to get on. We got to get Texas on.
Yeah, we got to get Texas on, because we talked to Texas about doing a versus stream, Dawn of the Dead versus Zombie. So
right, yeah, that'd
be a good one. You got Holland Oates in here, man. Now I can officially start, because Holland, the man, the myth, the legend. Let's see. Everybody's saying, hey. You got Corey in here, man. Wilkie's Movies and Music, man. Y'all check out his channel.
Hey, man. Yeah.
He's got some cool stuff going on. Movie club is what it's called that he's doing over there. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Good people.
Stream, definitely.
We got the psychotic Norwegian video man and Gizmo, man. I see boobies. Is that YouTube friendly? Yeah, man, because I can't mess around. They threatened to give me a strike when we did that Don't Go in the House intro.
Oh, okay.
Don't Go in the House intro, and they I'm still under probation or whatever until January 12th. So
yeah, you just don't know what they're gonna do with YouTube. They can pull something down for the least reason, and then they can keep other things up. So
it was so brief too. It's a scene where, you know, in Don't Go to the House where the chick's getting burned or whatever. But
yeah, a little bit of nudity. Yeah,
it was a slight bit of nudity, but we got the mayor in here. What's going on, man?
Hey,
Hola, everyone. Hell yeah, man. Let's see. Got Scolder. What's up, Scolder? It's been a long time, bro. He's from Estopia, I believe.
Right. Okay. I don't think he's ever been in our stream, have he? Or maybe one of the early ones.
I've seen Scolder around for a while, but I don't know. It's been a while if he hadn't. But
good.
Yeah, good to have you here, man. I'm getting tongue twisted over here. Let's see. Everybody's saying, hey. Gizmo says, Darren, first time I see some order in your collection, give us a room tour.
I'll have to do that at some point. Yeah. But yeah, because I got a new laptop. I was telling Dirk earlier, because the last few weeks I haven't been happy with the microphone quality.
Yeah.
So I just purchased an half decent laptop, and now I got the Snowball mic, and you can actually see some of my collection. But
yeah,
there's tons more that behind the scenes, you know, behind the camera and all that.
Yeah, you got a shit ton, man. I know you do.
I've got a wall stacked with DVDs at the moment, like the ones off Gizmo as well. Yeah, it's finding the space really, but
let's see. The mayor said, "I'm so glad that today's focus is on Barbara Bouchet and not Bobby Boucher, because foosball is the devil." Yeah.
I don't know. No, obviously a football player, then, is he?
No, that's you never seen Waterboy?
No.
Okay.
Oh, right. It's
a reference from Waterboy. That's what his mom would say all the time. Football is the devil.
Oh, right.
But because he wanted to play. But let's see. People still talking back and forth. And then Sean says, thanks. I had to keep the photo while changing the name so it doesn't confuse everyone. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think you can still find his channel from Sean Blue too. I think that's what Gorephobe had said. But
so it's a completely different channel, is it?
No, it's the same channel. He just changed the name to Cinephile Sanity, which I really dig that name. It's cool. The mayor says, Dirk, I didn't realize that Barbara Bouchet was in Star Trek until you posted that photo.
Neither did I.
Yeah, man. She was I'm trying to remember her name in that. But yeah, she was an alien that Captain Kirk was trying to seduce, and I think she ends up trying to seduce him. Like, I don't know. I was watching a clip of that.
I mean, I've got to see that now. Now you mentioned that.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Captain
very
Kirk,
young.
Bouchet.
Let's see. Cinephile says, Sean Blue. Cinephile Sean, damn it. Okay, you get that.
Yeah, we'll get used to it.
YouTube is only 1 foot in the door when it comes to boobies. Yeah, man. They don't fuck around at all. Gizmo said, you can call me Ratman, Dirk. I'm already infected by that rat you sent me. Thanks, man. I will watch it again next week with a friend if I survive surgery. Yeah. Hey, man, he's been going on about that Ratman movie.
Oh, God. Have you seen the trailer to that? I watched the trailer.
No, but he sent me some clips, like some pictures.
It's basically like a slasher film. But obviously you've got this little rat man.
Yeah.
I spoke
I know
to
Gizmo told me that the dude playing the Rat Man was the guy, the little dude in Dr. Moreau, Island of Dr. Moreau.
Oh shit!
That's with
Really?
Marlon Brando.
God, that makes it even better for me then, because
Yeah.
like just from the trailer, I think I've got to watch that film. Don't know
Yeah.
whether I'll buy it, but I've definitely got to watch it.
Oh yeah. And Scolder says Estonia, but some say Narnia. Yeah, I remember that, man, because he'll be in a lot of Jace's streams and Trini and them, because I remember they was talking about he's from Narnia or whatever. But let's see. Okay, they're talking. Let's see. Also, Class is a good Estonian film. I'm trying to remember what I've seen from your country. Okay. And okay. Yeah, they're talking among themselves. I'm just so these films, man, like we said, they're not the greatest, but I had high hopes for Man with Icy Eyes. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna talk about Barbara Bouchet's life to begin with. You know, hopefully everybody's cool with it. It's not gonna be some long drawn out thing, but so she grew up in, it was pretty much like I hope I don't butcher his names, man. Reichenberg, Sudetenland, Nazi Germany. And she was born in 1943. So the way I understand it, she was separated from her family. And then I think in 1948, they were reunited and they got to immigrate to America, and they lived in San Francisco. I was like, what the hell?
That's crazy, isn't it? Again, yeah.
Yeah, man. So her real name is Barbara Bouchet. Hopefully I'm saying that's right. You know, I want to give the goddess of the Giallo goddess respect. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I mean, she's not just. She's done so many films. She's done like 80 films. She did a ton of westerns and sex comedies. She was in a James Bond spoof, Casino Royale, in 1967. She was in that episode of Star Trek we were talking about. So she started out, she wanted to be a ballet dancer. And her grandfather owned a movie house, and her dad was a cameraman and a photographer, and her mother was an actress. But she wanted to be a ballet dancer, and then her, I think she was like 15, 16. Her boyfriend had a colored photo of her and sent it into this dance competition, KPIX, I think is what it was called. And they called her and said that she won. And she didn't even know. She's like, I didn't enter no contest, you know. And she won the competition. They said, your photo won. And that's really how she really got into it. And so she went to Hollywood, and she was living with a model that her father knew. And the model was older than her. And then she decided she's not leaving Hollywood. So she stayed in Hollywood, and she kept doing tryouts and trying to get roles and stuff. And she finally had met Otto, a guy named Otto from Paramount. And he gave her a deal. He gave her a 7-year contract. So
right. So what year then was that when she started to get into films?
So that
I
would
should
have
done
been
a bit of homework on this, but
yeah, I should have wrote that down. I was just going off of, like, I found some interviews with her, so like everything that I'm talking about was straight out of her mouth. So I wanted to make sure it was right. But
I'm guessing Man with the Icy Eyes may have been one of her first things. I can't remember anything.
No, she's in some early films.
Oh, so some 60s ones, yeah?
Yeah, 60s, definitely.
Okay.
She,
So
like
yeah,
I said,
so she's born in 43, so she would have been, 20 in 63, coming up 30 in 73. So,
right.
yeah, that kind of makes sense to start a bit earlier.
But I mean, like, I'm like, for what we're into, everybody's going to know her for, so her name in the Star Trek episode, her name was Kalinda. So, like, the Star Trekkies, she's like a huge deal. They love her. Star Trekkies. I didn't know this either till we started doing this. You know what I mean? But like at the Star Trek conventions, she goes to a lot of those.
Right. So do you know if that part with her in Star Trek, was that like a big plot point, or was it just one episode and done?
It's one episode. Yeah.
It's one episode, is it? But
yep.
That's cool though, that she's got some kind of notoriety just for that.
Right.
Yeah. I've definitely got to check it out now.
Yeah.
I would imagine Steve will know that, because he's I think he likes Star Trek and all that. So he
probably does, because she's beautiful though. I mean, in that
absolutely stunning, man. Yeah.
Yeah. But I would say for like what we're into, Don't Torture a Duckling, Amok, the Red Queen Kills 7 Times, Black Belly of the Tarantula, and then like, can you think of any more? Jolly? I mean, so I dug deep to find this one, The Man with Icy Eyes, and I'm like, hell yeah, I love that title. You know what I mean? But man, hell no. She's great in the movie.
She's the best thing in the film, which I'm going to say probably in all three of these. But
right,
that's never got like a release of it. The Man with the Icy Eyes. I know we'll come on to that, but it's never had a proper release, and I think there's a reason why it's never had a proper release. But yeah,
she was in Blow Up, right?
Was she in Blow Up? Antonioni.
I might be mistaken. I heard her talking about Blow Up, but I'm not sure.
Right, I've seen it once, but I can't. Maybe.
Sorry, I should have verified that.
No, that's fine. The earliest one I can remember is obviously, I think, is this. I can't even remember much. I don't like 1970 films she's been in.
I don't see her. I don't see her unless she was like a small role. Maybe she was gonna do Blow Up and it didn't pan out, because she said something about there was a producer that took her to Paris, and he was trying to, he told her to go shopping and all this shit, and he got a suite, and she's like, hell no, she didn't do that shit. But he was trying to do something else. But let's see. But I just think it's awesome that she came from like Nazi Germany and was separated from her family, brought to the States, and her family found a way, and they made it happen. They worked their ass off and shit, and then she did too, man. She got into modeling, dancing, and then acting, and then toward the end she started her own fitness. She's like big health nut too. Started her own fitness company. I think she has one in Rome, because she lived in Italy for a long time.
That go figures, because she's alive and kicking as we speak. She's 80, I think Dirk said.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I mean, the interviews I have seen fairly recent, she doesn't look bad for an 80-year-old woman. She looks a lot.
She takes care of herself.
10 years younger, basically. But
right.
Absolutely stunning. I think for me, there's only one that could top her looks, and I think Edwidge Finesse is the one. But
yeah, boy, I don't know though. Like,
she's not far.
As far as an overall, I think she might be a stronger actress, to be honest.
That would be close for me. I think she's definitely got acting ability. Like some of these big, nice looking women and stars in these giallos can't act for hell. But she definitely didn't get by just on her looks. It may have given her that kickstart, in life. But yes, I don't think she would have done as many films as she did if she didn't have acting ability.
And then of course, she's beautiful as well. But
Yeah,
I think she's a solid actress, to be honest.
I do as well.
Anything I've seen her in, I think she elevated the film, whatever she was in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. All three of these, I think she's the best thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Cry of a Prostitute, she's really good in that too. But Henry Silva's just as strong. But we'll get into that. I was trying to see what else, making sure I wasn't missing anything before we move on to the films. But so I think like one of her first things she did was with like Marlon Brando. She did something with Tony Curtis. I mean, like big, heavy names that she had small roles in some of these films with them. And but she wanted out of her deal with Paramount, so she just talked to Otto, and she said that he was Austrian, and they had pretty much the same kind of language. So he let her out of her contract, and she worked for United Artists, another 7-year deal with United Artists, and that's where she did Casino Royale. And then she got into the Italian films, which the majority of her career was the Italian films. So,
yeah, absolutely. I think that was a kind of heyday, wasn't it? You know, throughout the 1970s, just there's a ton.
And I didn't realize that was her, like, because I haven't seen the film in a long time. But going through all this, she's in Gangs of New York back in 2002 with Martin Scorsese film. So
I read about it. I've never seen it, but I read she was in that. Yeah. A lot of these stars, like you got Scorsese, Tarantino brings like a few of them back. You got Franco Nero, and they've got such a good following that a lot of these top, directors will bring them back and give them cameos, which is like always fun when one of them pops up.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Was there anything you wanted to add about Miss Bouchet? I guess we could kind of talk about "Don't Torture a Duckling." That was like controversial at the time.
Oh man, I would say "Don't Torture a Duckling" is probably a best film. Best.
Yeah. Well, the scene with the little boy. Fulci had to go to court over that.
Yeah, they actually did that with a midget.
It was done. Yeah, it was done with a little person.
Well, yeah. I mean,
we gotta be political correct, or do we?
It's gonna pop up in one of the films as well, because a lot of these. I'll just say midget. I don't think that's a bad thing.
I don't think it is either, but I
don't think anything
how the world is.
Yeah, I don't think YouTube or anything will shut you down for saying that. But
no.
They did pop up a lot in these Giallo films.
Oh, we lost a viewer, man. So
bullshit. I apologize if I've offended. If I've offended a midget, then I apologize.
Yeah. But no, it's just she got. I just seen somebody else talking about that, and I was like, they were pretty much like shaming her because she did that role she took that role, and she's taking these other roles that are like controversial as hell, like the role in Amok with Rizal Baneri. Her herself said that at the time was like a no-go in Italy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I can imagine that lesbian scene,
because of that's a Catholic nation, like Catholic country, and they weren't with all that. They were like, what the hell, But
yeah, I mean, she, like I said, she's not just a pretty face. She got some really, like, almost every film, like Giallo film I've seen her in, there's either a topless or nude scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I say again, without repeating myself, she can pull it off. She can do that, but she can act as well.
I mentioned this too. She was in Playboy in 1965. She
oh shit!
She made the cover of Playboy.
Try and dig up the pictures of that. But
yeah. But yeah, but going on that with her being like in nude scenes and doing like Playboy magazine, I think she did Penthouse in Italy. Her sons were getting picked on while this was going on. They were getting picked on at school, and she told them that just tell anybody who's messing with you that that your mother's beautiful and their mothers can't do what their mother does because they're fat and ugly.
Wow. So during these early Giallo films, end of the 70s, was she a mother at that time?
I'm not really sure.
Probably a bit later, I would imagine.
Yeah. I'm not sure on that one. But I guess we can get into the films, man. I just wanted to kind of do a brief overview of her life. I think she's I think it's I think she's awesome. That's why we wanted to do this. And I just think that somebody like her that came from like Nazi Germany and was determined and did something, man, like big time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, she definitely left a mark, left a
Right.
stamp on all these films, you know. Come like 10 years from now, 20 years from now, when, you know, hopefully she don't pass away. But I mean, yeah, she's gonna, you know, she's opened a few eyes along the way, put it that way. Yeah.
let's see. Trying to catch these comments right quick.
Yeah, man.
I see. Let's see. Okay, I think he's Gizmo talking to Scolder. I'm just trying to make sure. Let's see. Okay, Gizmo says Ursula Andress stole Casino Royale for me, but so many hot women in that film. Sad the movie is such a big piece of poop. I've never seen it, actually. I've
not seen it. No,
I've seen the trailer, and it don't look like it's my thing, but I think that's cool because that was a big breakout role for her. We got the mayor saying the Star Trek episode is called by any other name, and if you have Paramount Plus, you can watch it there. Oh, okay,
awesome, man. Yeah. Thanks for that, man.
And then Gorephobe, excellent. Love some Barbara Bouchet. Yeah, man. Yeah, I was just talking about you, man. Gorephobe mentioned me, Chris C, and Juno. Chris C, the slasher dude, and Juno 2000. He named us horror YouTubers of the month. So on his channel. So I thought that was cool, man. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mayor says it's a season 2 episode of Star Trek. Oh shit!
Season that's 2. Early. I'll have to make a note of that one.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. I guess we can go on to the man with those damn icy eyes. I thought, man, I was so hyped because I was like, holy shit! I found one that I've never heard of. I've never seen. Like, it's got Barbara Bouchet in it. I was hyped as hell, man. And it's is it? Who directed it?
Alberto Di Martino, which I was kind of shocked because, you know, he's done quite a lot of films, you know, decent films. The Killer is on the Phone is one.
Right. We just covered The Killer is on the Telephone. Yeah.
And I was amazed to know that this was the same guy, the same director, because he must have learned a lot in a year. Because I think Killer was on the Phone, as we mentioned before. It's a really decent film.
The Killer is on the Telephone is way better than this Man with the Icy Eyes. I don't know, but I was real hyped for it, man. But if anybody's interested, if you're like a completionist trying to say, hey, I watched every Giallo there is, I'd say do it. But if you're not, I'd say skip it. Don't even worry about it. You know, like
I think
it's okay, but it's the lead actor. What's his name? That damn
God. Antonio Sabato.
Antonio Sabato. Man, he's awful, man.
I mean, that guy, he's in 7 Bloodstained Orchids.
Yeah, I was going to show this. Let me show this right quick.
Go on.
So that's the cover art for that.
Nice.
The Man with Icy Eyes. And that, you know, I was hyped for it, but nah, man.
It draws you in the cover because of Bouchet. But no, this lead actor, like, I like 7 Bloodstained Orchids, but I mean, if there was another lead in that film would have been like a 9 or a 10 for me.
Yeah.
But he's so, I don't know, just dull, I think, you know.
Right.
He's got no kind of this, you know, I'm going to say anyway in the second film as well, the lead actor in that. But seems to be no kind of charisma, or he just just dull and
He's wood as hell, wooden as hell.
wooden. Yeah, that's a good word actually. Yeah,
he is, man. He really is. I mean, like you said, Seven Bloodstained Orchids, man. I love that movie.
I do.
But I think it could even be better if it had like a Franco Nero or a Fabio Testi or Ivan Razumov or somebody, you know. Even though Razumov usually plays a villain, but anyway.
But the Antonio Sabato, he actually went on. He did a lot of police Italian crime films. I don't want to butcher the name. I think it's Police Deteschi or what they call them. And he's in a documentary on them, which I got called Eurocrime.
Yeah.
And the guy is so fucking far up his own ass. He fucking loves himself. He thinks he's the best thing. You can tell. I think sadly he's passed away recently or in the last few years. But you can tell he was kind of just up his own ass, just thinking he's the best thing ever. And I think he rubbed a lot of people up the wrong way from interviews I've seen. I don't think he's very well liked. But he's certainly not, well liked in these films because there's no likable factor in there for you to want to be with his character. And this one even more so, I think. But yeah, I don't know how much you want to go into plot with this one.
I mean, I got a synopsis I wrote out. Let me catch the chat right quick.
Yeah, go for it, man. Yeah.
Let's see. Gore Keith says, "Too bad she wasn't in Torso. It's loaded with beautiful women." Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that would have been. Well, I love Torso anyway. I
imagine Bouchet and Edwidge.
Yeah.
And Rosalbaneri. Like,
man.
What the hell? I don't know. You almost don't want that to happen though. They get killed off and shit. But yeah, it'd be great.
I don't think Edwidge won him Torso, mind.
No. I'm saying imagine.
Oh, imagine if she was.
If all those three
God.
were. But
that would have made it a 10. Oh, it's not
everything's
far
blurry
off
over here, man. I don't know what's going on, but
it looks fine to me. Am I okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, your picture looks fine.
Everybody says, "Hey." Sean says nothing much. Okay, they're talking. Let's see. Okay, yeah, they're just talking. Cool. All right, but yeah. So the plot of the Man with the Icy Eyes. So I only wrote down the two main players, which is Barbara Bouchet as Anne Sachs, and she's like a stripper type whore kind of character, and then Antonio Sabato is playing Eddie Mills, and this is filmed in New Mexico, Albuquerque, and
yeah.
So it's like a crazy mix of an action thriller and a giallo, but it feels more like a made-for-TV type of movie.
It really does.
Like one of the bad made-for-TV. Not a good made-for-TV movie. Like one of the bad ones. Feels real American. But, I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just, it ain't what I was expecting. I was expecting a giallo, like a true giallo. But anyway, so a senator is murdered and a Mexican man is blamed. And he's blamed from Eddie Mills, which is Antonio Sabato's character. So they put him behind bars and they're going to execute him. And then later on finds some other evidence that, they got the wrong man in prison that's going to be executed. So then he turns into Mr. Detective. This reporter is what he is. And I mean, it sounds good. It sounds like a good premise, but then there's this, he meets a psychic somewhere in the movie that tells him he's going to die before midnight and shit. And,
Rasputin.
Rasputin. Yeah.
I mean, it was a good idea to do that. I think there's a plot point as well where you've got the clocks go back. I don't know. Obviously they do it in America and they do it in the UK.
What's
that kind of works really well, I thought.
Yeah.
But the first hour of this is kind of a hard slog.
Oh, it's a slog, man. It's a snooze fest. It really is. The first hour is so dull as hell. I mean, it's got the cliche serial killer sending letters with the cutout letters and shit.
Yeah.
The man with the icy eyes, and there's no gore. There's no really good kills. No good black glove killer. One of the best shots or scenes in the film was in my damn intro when he punches.
I was gonna say, yeah.
When he punches dude in the face and snatches Barbara Bouchet's character, Anne Sachs, pulls her in the elevator. That's one of the best scenes of the whole damn movie.
I mean, the actual opening kill is not done too bad as well. I had kind of high hopes.
Yeah.
And then from then on in, it just, like you say, it just gets so boring. And that's like, you know, I can watch bad films, and if they're entertaining, you know, I can give them a pass.
Yeah.
But it's weird as well, because they tried to cram in everything in the last like 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's like so uneven, the film. It's really strange. And like his newspaper boss is played by a guy called Victor Buono. He's kind of a well-known actor of his day. He does a good job, I think. He's pretty good in his role. You know, the big guy.
Yeah. And they do. That is a major like social commentary, right? Like on race, because he keeps talking about him being a Dago,
right,
and shit like that, and then it's a wrongfully accused Mexican guy, you know. But it don't never go anywhere. It's like they started that shit and then never went anywhere. It's like
not for an hour anyway, and like.
Right.
There's little plot points here and there. I won't spoil anything, but I mean, they're quite trivial, and how they actually get to the point where they do. I mean, there's a good scene towards the end where it's kind of explained to you, and I needed that because I couldn't I couldn't work out what was going on at times.
It's pretty rough, man. It's a rough ass movie.
It's all over.
Like, what'd you give this anyway? We can move on to the next one. But
we can mention Bouchet actually turns up in this film, right. And the first scene, she's naked straight away.
Right.
I mean, you've got to give it props for that.
Yeah. But she's limited on screen time. I felt
she is. Like, yeah.
She's not in the movie like a whole lot. Like, I mean, I thought it would have been better to have her in the film longer. Maybe she was only there for a couple of days. You know.
Right, yeah. But she's really good in what she does, I think, in this.
Yeah.
She's
awesome.
Elevates the film. For me, it's a 3 out of 10. I can. You know, I think without Bouchet, it would have been a 1 or 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
And everyone who knows us, who watches this channel, knows how much we love giallo films.
Right.
And I mean, I wanted to love this so much.
I did too, man. The title, like I know I've said that enough, but damn. That title it's such a letdown with that title, because I was picturing the man with icy eyes. I was picturing that Lindsay film, was it Knife of Ice?
Yeah.
You know how that dude's eyes are. I kept
that's why I was thinking of that as well. Yeah.
No, that didn't happen. So there really ain't much else to say about this one, but if anybody's interested, I'll put that's what it is again. That's the cover art.
I think they steal a bit of an idea from Perversion Story as well, without giving anything away. So I think, Martino probably would have seen almost definitely seen Perversion Story and kind of nicked a little bit of that. But I don't really know like much more to say on this one, to be honest. I think giallo completists, give it a watch. I think it's a one-time watch only.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you're on a mission to watch every one of them, you got to do it for that. And being a giallo fan, go on, so do.
There
is a couple good shots, and
I
put them in the intro. So
that's all you need to see is the intro. But I mean, if it come out, if Vinegar Syndrome brought it out and they cleaned it up and you had good extras, I'd get it anyway for the giallo collection because I want to get every single one.
Yeah, have some good features on it. I'd get it for that. But I mean, as far
I don't even think the quality though.
I don't know.
The quality of the film's not great because it's never been out on a good format. But I don't even think it would go up even higher for me.
No,
as well.
The
Even if
story's
it's
kind of, it's kind of weak as hell, really. And it's like they were trying to check all the boxes, they were trying to get a big audience, a broader audience. Because, like I said, it's action, thriller, giallo, and that's just a weird kind of mix,
Yeah. But the director goes on and he perfects. I think if you watch any of his, like Blazing Magnum's a great giallo film from like 1977. I think he went on and done a slasher as well in the early 80s called Bloodlink, which I need to watch.
Okay.
So the guy went on. I think he learned quite a bit even in a year after he did this film with the killers on the phone. So
I would highly recommend the Killers on the Telephone.
Yeah.
And we covered that on the Dead Pit. So if y'all want to check that out, we did it on Dead Pit's Eurocult.
I would start off with that. If you want to get into like his films, I would start off with that one and then go on to like Blazing Magnum. But you said the Antichrist is pretty good as well, which I've never seen.
Yeah, the Antichrist is good. I forgot he did that. Antichrist is good, man. It's it's like a Italian knockoff of The Exorcist, but it's really it's done really well, and I cracked up every time I've seen it. So, but yeah, man, we'll move on to the next one, man. Let me catch these comments right quick.
Yeah, man.
Let's see. I've seen Gizmo said it's the coldest day in over 60 years where I live. It's so nice next to the fireplace. Damn.
I've seen some of his photos with the snow. Yeah. Fuck me, man.
Yeah, Keith saying a lot of snow here today. Yeah, we don't have any snow, not here in the swamplands of Louisiana. So
yeah,
it don't stick even if it does snow. But it snowed last year, but it still didn't stick. So
it's turned cold, yeah, but we haven't got. I think it goes minus degrees in the night. Yeah. But in terms of snow, we kind of rarely get it, and if it does, it's like an overnight thing.
Right. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to make there's Trini. What's going on, man? Been a while.
Hey, man.
Glad to have you here, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yep, everybody's saying good to see you. Hell yeah. Let's see. I'm just trying to go because I see people talking. I don't want to skip any comments. Damn. I think Sculder's talking about Finland broke their cold record this week, -44.
What? -44?
Damn it. Yeah.
That's like friggin' Russia, man.
Yeah, man.
If you go out in that, you just, you don't survive long.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keith's asking if I'm in Cajun land. I'm like, yeah. Well, yeah, man. I'm in North Louisiana though, so we're not that Cajun. Like we're Cajun, but we're not like down south Cajun. But yeah, we're in the swamp.
So are you more safe than Kentucky?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. We're like,
okay.
We're like down there, man. We're at the bottom of the map.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, we're like predator heat, like the predator jungle type shit. But not right now. It's only it's like 30 something degrees, maybe 50 degrees. Temperature is dropping now though. But it was like 50 degrees earlier. So, but yeah, man, we'll get on to the next one, and it's gonna be which one we doing, Ricco or Cry?
Let's leave the best to last, I think. Let's do Ricco.
So we're gonna do this gem of a movie, Ricco, the Mean Machine.
God, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And again, man, Barbara Bouchet, she's awesome in this movie. This other actress here,
is it?
You got her name?
The one who plays Rosa?
Yeah.
I've got it written down. Melissa Longo.
Yeah, she's great too. And the main baddie, man, he's good too, man.
I love that. There's another lady in this, Paolo Senator. Yeah. She was in Like Rabid Dogs, Killer Reserve 9 Seats, and Madeline. I mean,
Right.
you've got 3 really hot women in this. This film, I don't know about you, but I think this film is well known really for like 2 scenes, which we'll come on to. You know, obviously there's a fucking really bad kind of dick castration towards the end.
It is, man. It's
And
pretty.
you've got a
I'm gonna
strip
say,
scene.
let me start out the gate though, man. Like
Yeah,
this
yeah,
guy,
go for it, man. Go for
the
it.
main lead guy right here, right? Motherfucker, dude. What's his name? Christopher Mitchum.
Yeah,
Mitchum.
Robert Mitchumson.
Yeah, man,
Blows
he's
my mind when I
fucking
think about it.
horrible, man. He's a bad. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's how he got the role because his dad. I mean, I hate to say
It
that.
must be. It must
But
be.
dude, it's the film is great. Everything that happens in the movie is awesome. Like it's a great fucking movie. He sucks, and he's the fucking lead. So he
He's
makes
probably
the movie. Yeah.
one of the worst lead actors I've ever seen in the giallo film.
Yeah,
and
man.
That's saying something, you know.
And this is like kind of a gangster type action movie, but I mean, he's running around beating people's ass like this with fucking karate chops and shit.
Yeah,
like oh.
I mean, there's no charisma.
Yeah.
There's nothing on screen. You
like,
look at him, and I mean, you probably could blow him over just by blowing on him in real life. Yeah, he's kicking ass with all these guys. He's taking on 5-6 guys at a time, karate fucking chopping them. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. It looks like some really bad. It looks like somebody just got through watching an old '60s episode of Batman, and
yeah,
like and playing with their friends or some shit. It's bad. It's really bad. But yeah. But other than that, the fucking movie's good.
Right. Yeah. You could have done with like a Henry Silver or something. You know,
I'm just not sold on him, man, being some kind of badass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's so laid back in the film as well. Like I say, I was watching this film, I kept like thinking to myself, just fucking, you know, do something, you know, look different, look, you know.
He's just got a one note, fucking one trick pony type.
He just looks uninterested throughout the whole film.
Yeah.
Like I don't know whether he didn't want to be there or.
Barbara Bouchet is awesome, like always. I mean, she's killing it.
That one scene, which we'll come on to, is fantastic. Yeah. But yeah, Ricco.
You want to give the synopsis, or you want me to,
or you can do it if you want. Yeah.
Okay, so Ricco's let out of prison after 2 years. He finds out his father, Gaspare Aversi, has been executed, and I forget what he called it. Like where they, I mean, it shows that at the very beginning of the movie. They point blank him in the face.
Yeah,
you know, which all that type of stuff is cool. I really dig all the brutality and the action and even the story's pretty decent. It's just he's just
it's
horrible.
Just that guy. Yeah, he stops the film from being really good.
Like his mother's in a wheelchair and she's like telling him he's got to avenge his father's death and she's trying to hand him a gun and shit and he's all like, oh, I'm gonna do it my own way and all this weird shit. And, yeah, but yeah, it's got some, like we said, it's got some goofy ass fighting. Oh man, this could have been a great movie, but
I tell you what, he reminds me of. He's just like a hippie. He's just.
Like,
I was
dude. Give
like,
peace a
shocked.
chance.
I was shocked to see it was Robert Mitchum's son as well because I had no idea. I know Christopher Mitchum, but he looks so different to what he does in later films.
Right.
But yeah, it starts off really well, like you say. You've got him, you know, with his family. You know, his sister's like kind of sex mad, played by that Paolo Senator. I mean, it's always good to see her naked. You know, I know Dirk's got to watch what he says because his wife's watching, but I can say what I want. She is stunning, man. She is absolutely stunning in this film, in every film I've seen her in.
Yeah.
And I was surprised how many she's done, man. I think that could be a future episode for Sonia, because I know I've just mentioned a few.
She got some killer eyes too, man. Like, you talking about the blue-eyed brunette chick?
Yeah. Oh, the one who was in Madeline, you know, the dancer, the hippie girl.
Okay.
But the other one, is just as like stunning as well. And she didn't do many giallos. I was reading up on Melissa Longo. I'd love to have seen her in a few more films. She was in A Cat in the Brain, but I've not seen that all the way through, so I can't remember. And she's got like a minor part in One on Top of the Other, Fulci's film.
Oh yeah,
Which
I still haven't seen that. I still haven't seen that one.
But she's gorgeous as well. You've got 3 really hot women in this one that kind of gets you through the film. You know?
Yeah, there's a crazy scene with Bouchet in this one.
Oh god, yeah.
Where like these dudes are driving, and she just pops out of nowhere in front of them to stall them up while Ricco is gonna disarm them and shit. And she starts dancing on the hood of the car, like it's a crazy ass scene.
It's worth the price of admission alone just to see that scene, because I've read about it and heard about it for a long time, but I wanted to kind of, without like watching that clip, I wanted to always watch it in the whole film.
Yeah,
but man, it's worth it just for that clip. She is unbelievable.
There's
it's
plenty
like
of
all
scenes.
foggy and misty as well, and she gets up on the bonnet of the car. It's superb.
There's a lot of scenes in this movie that's worth it. Like the brutality is crazy. They throw these people in a damn, like this, I don't know what you call it. It's like
an acid bath.
Acid boiling cauldron kind of deal. So the alternate title of this movie is The Cauldron of Death.
Yeah, so, and that would have made more sense to me than Ricco the Mean Machine. Which
the Mean Machine.
Kind of not really a mean machine. He doesn't look it anyway.
No, he's not.
But you've got Don Vito, one of the main gangsters. I mean, that's a great name for a gangster, isn't it? Don Vito.
Yeah, Don Vito, man.
All those guys were great. I thought they,
I even noticed the one guy that's in Lisa and the Devil.
Okay, I didn't.
The one guy that does the double cross. That's all I'm gonna say.
In
case anybody wants to watch it.
I knew I'd seen him before, but I couldn't work out where I'd seen him. But yeah, so we could go through a few other things, So he gets out of prison, and he wants to gain. Basically, it's a revenge film. He wants to gain revenge on the guy who actually, went up to his father and shot him point blank.
Right.
When we first see Barbara Bouchet, she's doing this kind of hustle with the money, counterfeit money.
Oh yeah.
All that shit's great,
Yeah, she screws Ricco over right out the gate.
So. Yeah. And he kind of tracks her down. It doesn't really say why he follows her back to, that place where he knows her. Is it her uncle? I think it's her uncle.
It's her uncle, but he knows him. It's like somebody that his father knew, right?
Yeah.
He pretty much grew up knowing that guy, which is odd. Why wouldn't he know her then?
Yeah. I think it was odd that he followed her back to that place and just randomly bumps into that guy.
But if that's her uncle, why wouldn't he know her? Because he was with the dude's daughter, which would be her cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like a plot hole. I just thought about that.
So apparently she's a bit of a love interest at one point, but his main love is this girl called Rosa, and she's basically gone with this, gangster. I won't give too much away with that was involved with, in a war with his father, and she's gone on the other side now, and she's kind of, what would you say she is? It's not even a girlfriend. I think she's just like a fuck buddy or something, is she? Because he just doesn't seem that interested in her, the main boss. But yeah, we'll come on to that scene later on where one of his workers, Tony, double crosses him with her.
Well, she seduces the shit out of him.
Yeah,
to be fair,
I mean, that's another scene we got to mention, man, which is great.
We can get into it, man, unless there's something else you want to talk about.
Yeah, I'm just looking through now because I could go through it a little bit. So he ends up, obviously, he sleeps with Boucher's character. But I mean, there's just no scene, seems to go nowhere with their kind of relationship or anything.
Right.
Because he's more hung up on Rosa. But yeah, I don't know if we want to come up to
he gets hung up on Rosa, but then it all changes. Really.
It really does, yeah.
Yeah, because she's a total bitch, turns out, And
there's lots of plot points with this as well, which I like, unlike the other film, I could follow this all the way through because Don Vito, he's got some kind of there's basically drugs being, like kind of put back and forth. And yeah, you can kind of, what am I trying to say? You can kind of like work it out as you go. You don't have to, like the other one, I was kind of switching off halfway through and my mind was just going elsewhere. With this, it keeps on point.
Yeah, but Christopher Mitchum, he does definitely ruin the film. If we haven't said that enough, but
no, yeah,
it's a shame too, because I just wish there was like a stronger lead actor. This would have been a great damn movie. But
and I mean, I don't want to put people off watching this as well, because I think
right.
it's definitely well worth a watch for those two scenes.
Yeah, The Man with Icy Eyes, I give probably a 2 out of 10.
That's fair. Yeah.
And then this one I would give a 5 because the lead sucks. But it's worth a watch. You know what I mean?
Same for me. I give it a 5. Could easily have been a 7, 6 or 7. But yeah, I don't know if you want to come on to that scene where this gangster man, basically anyone who double crosses him,
or anybody who screws up,
yeah,
too.
He's completely ruthless. And so Tony, she seduces this Tony, and
he's like he's really trying hard not to do shit with her.
Yeah, he's trying to resist.
She keeps on, man. She keeps on, and
yeah,
he gives into this shit, I guess.
And I mean, she's probably, I'd say, a 9 or 10 out of 10 as well as Bouchet. Yeah. But this boss is so, I don't know if you would find it funny, but he catches them in bed together, and then basically they take him down to this room where he's stripped naked. They're beating the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And he ends up in this like acid bath. But they cut off his dong.
No, they cut his shit off, man.
Yeah. They cut off his dick.
They cut his shit off, and then they put it in his mouth.
That's right, yeah.
I was like, holy shit. What the
I didn't know whether to laugh or fucking whatever with that scene. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
it's
man.
It's probably well known for that scene and the Bouchet striptease.
And then, to let everybody know, I'll put it in the description when this is over. But if anybody wants to see this movie or Cry of a Prostitute, it's on YouTube. Guns and Guts is the channel. So, but I'll put the link in the description too later on.
Yeah, and some of the things that I've just mentioned, I was surprised it's even on YouTube, because there's some like risky things in there,
Yeah.
Especially with nudity as well, and like violence against someone's dick. So, but yeah,
man, brutal dick mutilation. And they cut his shit off, man, put it in his mouth, and then they throw him in that damn acid bath thing. It's like, holy shit, dude. I couldn't believe that was 1973, dude. Like,
yeah. It does look a little bit hokey with the castration. It's not done. It's done to better effect in.
But it's pretty quick, so you don't focus on it. So you get that shit in your head. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, the actual you can see what's going on, and yeah. As a male, it's not great to watch those scenes, obviously, but yeah, I definitely think this is definitely worth watching, especially because you can get it free on YouTube, like we just said. Yeah, I think it's entertaining enough. It's just that lead actor again. We're not going to say too much. Keep on,
and that's Ricco with 2 C's, but it's actually not. That's weird too. It was like a typo they did. I found that out. That
right, yeah.
It's supposed to be 1 C, but they put Ricco on the poster and shit. But
I read that the influence to this was like Serpico, The French Connection, Dirty Harry, and The Getaway, which I didn't get. I didn't really see any of them in it. But yeah, like I say, there's Exploding Head as well, which we didn't mention.
Right. Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
What's that?
Since we're like, my bad. We're spoiling the shit out of these films.
Spoilers, yeah.
Shit.
That's cool, man. Because we're not gonna give the ending away anyway. But I mean, I think the ending's quite strong. I actually really liked how it ends.
Yeah,
they didn't kind of pussy out. They they went with a natural conclusion to the film, which I thought was good.
Right.
But yeah, like I say, completists, I'd say, like Eurocrime completists, maybe will get something out of this. But yeah,
man,
quite a run of the mill 5 out of 10.
I give it a 5 out of 10. I give 5 out of 10 for Ricco, 2 out of 10 for the man with icy eyes. It's so fucking disappointing. But I gotta say, man, Barbara Bouchet kills it.
Yeah,
in all these films, all three of these films. She's the best thing of all three of the films.
I mean, again, without repeating, if you're gonna watch this film, just watch it for those two reasons: Barbara Bouchet and that castration scene. I think it's definitely worth watching.
It is brutal as shit, man. It really is, and it would have been a great gangster film, but unfortunately, not. No. With Ricco as the lead, with Christopher Mitchum as Ricco, but so we're coming on to the best of the three by far, without a doubt, and that's Cry of a Prostitute.
I was surprised at this one. I really like this one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I really dig this one, man. It's so I'll get into it a little bit. I got the synopsis down here.
Yeah, we can go into this.
I'm so unprofessional, man.
That's all right, man. But no. we can go into this a little bit more in depth because I think we both agree on this film. It's really good.
Yeah, man. So this so the plot is this guy Tony Oniani.
Yeah.
He's a hitman. He's a hitman. He's returned back from he's been in America for a number of years, working for a crime family there. He comes back to his home country, Sicily, and so there's two families that want his services, but he's kind of like an old. It's an old story. I know people probably seen it before, but he's trying to plot the families against each other, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
And but yeah, man, it's a fun time, man. Barbara Bouchet, this is probably her trashiest, sleaziest role. As far as like her character. You know what I mean? Definitely. She's just like the biggest whore you've ever seen on screen.
She's got like an American dub as well on her voice.
Yeah, it's like this. She's got like this New York accent.
Yeah,
New Yorker type accent. It's funny as hell. But Henry Silva kills it in this role.
Oh man, he's a star in everything he's in. I mean, some of the one-liners he comes out with and that blank expression, and we'll come on to some of the scenes which are actually gold, I think.
Yeah.
But great cast. I think there's a great cast in this as well.
Yeah, you got Henry Silva, Barbara Bouchet, Fausto Tosi, and Patrizia Gori is Carmela.
Yeah. Carmela. Mario Landi plays Don Turi. He's pretty good.
So this was filmed in Savona, Rome. It's a gangster film as well. There's got two alternate titles too: Love Kills and Guns of the Big Shots. So,
oh shit, I didn't know that.
I think I like Cry of a Prostitute the best.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's kind of a misleading title. It kind of not. It does make sense, but it's not like I wouldn't have said it was the big part of the film to be, a title. But we've got to mention the director as well, Andrea Bianchi. Yeah. Everyone I know for Strip News, Burial Ground.
Yeah.
So you're going to get entertained. You know it's not going to be the best thing ever. It's not going to be, I don't know, Oscar winning or anything like that.
No.
But with Bianchi, you're gonna get some entertainment, and he does not fail in this film to entertain.
So I didn't know this, but there's two other films that go to this film. So And those other two films is it's also got Henry Silva in them. It's
Right. Yeah.
The Italian Connection and Gang War in Milan.
Oh shit! So basically, he plays the same character then, does he, with the same name?
They said it's like a trilogy. It might be like a spiritual trilogy, you know?
Okay, yeah.
You know how they do that?
Yeah.
But these three films kind of go together. So I thought that was cool. I'm gonna seek those out.
I think I've got a rip of gangs in Milan or Gang War in Milan or whatever. But,
Gang War in Milan and
yeah.
But yeah.
Is that a Lenzi film? Gang War in Milan.
I think it is.
I think it is, yeah. I think it's one that I overlooked when we done the Lenzi stream.
Right.
But yeah, I'll definitely get onto that.
Gang War in Milan.
But you gotta mention the whole opening to this.
Yeah, it's Lindsay.
Yeah, Lindsay. I thought it was. I don't think it's on any of the sets I've got though, but I think I downloaded it. But you've got to mention the opening is wow. It's like this couple with their, you think it's their sixth son, and they're going through customs, and then we got this car crash. The driver, the male driver, gets his head decapitated. But it's what they find with the child, which is kind of, yeah, man.
Yeah, it's fucking hardcore, dude. Like they find this kid, and he's already dead, and he's been sewed up, like from the stomach up, and like they cut open. They got him in like the autopsy room. They cut the stitches open, and motherfuckers are smuggling drugs through dead children.
Yeah.
Heroin, yeah.
And there's a big racket where this is happening all the time as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a crazy way to start. And I mean, yeah, it gets you hooked right from the start, I think.
That was dark as shit. I did not expect that shit from the very beginning. I was like, holy shit.
So yeah, so basically you've got these kind of three gangs, or mainly two gangs, wearing up against each other. Don Casemi, he comes back. That's Silver. He comes back from America, I think, doesn't he? Where he's been doing a lot of the drug.
Yeah, he's been working. He's a hitman. He's been in America, working for another. It might be the same family, but he's been working in America.
Right.
Like I said, he comes back to Sicily, and these two different families are trying to get him to do shit for them.
Yeah, and he basically turns it on his head where he kind of just works the two against each other all the way through the film.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just think as an actor, I've not seen a lot of Henry Silva's films, but what I have seen, like you say, he's just gold.
I've seen one. I can't remember the damn name of it, man. It's pissing me off, but it was fucking amazing, dude. It was like an Italian version of Death Wish, and the same story, almost the same story. Silva gets his family killed. It was pretty damn good though. I was like, holy shit! But
I mean, it's hard to like describe his acting as well because he's not an award-winning actor or anything.
No,
it's kind of. But it just works on every level, doesn't it?
He's just like he's got that look though. He ain't taking no shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like an Almost Human. Same
shit.
Yeah,
that's another great film. But and he plays.
Can you believe he's the guy that's in Alligator?
I've never seen Alligator.
Oh,
I was looking up his credits and I was thinking, shit, was he in Alligator?
Yeah, man.
Has he got a big role in that then?
It's a decent role. It's not huge, but he's there to kill the big ass alligator and shit.
Okay. So. But what I like about this film, he plays this like he's sweaty all the time, isn't he? Right throughout the film,
he's sweating his ass off.
Sweats all the time.
Barbara Bouchet's sweating her ass off, and I was confused, man. Is she like wearing like a wig? She had to have been wearing a wig, dude.
Yeah, she's wearing a wig, yeah.
Because that shit looked bad, dude. And I was like wondering like why, because she's got beautiful hair, and
Right. Yeah.
I guess they did that to make her look more trashy. Is the only thing I could figure,
Yeah, and it works. I mean,
It
because
does, man. She
one of
looks
the
so
covers,
trashy.
her like, we'll come on to in a bit. One of the scenes involving her, but the aftermath of that scene is kind of one of the posters I was seeing, which looks great. It's kind of savage. We will come on to that scene, but yeah, what I like about Tony as well, he's got this whistle as well.
Hold on, let me see. Let's see.
Go on.
Keith says, "I like that. It's definitely a waker upper." That's spoiler alert. And Texas says, "True, Keith." I was like, "What the fuck?" And I think they're all talking about where they live. Sean saying, "Yeah, I technically live in Bucks County now, but I'm right on the border, Philadelphia." Okay, they're just talking. They're talking amongst themselves. I was just trying to make sure I don't miss anything that they're asking.
But I thought when he said it's a waker up, I thought he meant the opening scene.
Okay, yeah, there is some. Okay, hold on. Texas says she's in a frada or something like that. And then Keith says, "I like her and Don't Torture a Duckling." Hell yeah.
Yeah,
For sure. An underrated Fulci film. Yeah.
It's my favorite Fulci film. That shocks a lot of people, but
it's definitely in my top 5, probably in my top 3. But
it's a masterpiece, I think.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not skipping anybody's comment because people are talking, but it's like oh yeah. Okay. So Sean's saying can you imagine doing drugs that were previously just sitting around in some dead ass body?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That'd be so
crazy.
Especially a kid too, man. That's dark shit right there.
Some nasty shit, man. Yeah.
That is some dark.
But I was gonna say what's great is the whistle he does before he kind of kills, the people he kills. He got this strange whistle and he's kind of hiding in the fucking bushes. I mean, it's just great.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
No, go on, man. If you got more,
I'm just trying to go through this right quick. Let's see. Corey saying later. Yeah, man. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for popping by.
And then let's see. Keith saying bye. I'll take it easy. We got Steve, the Captain B plan in here. What's going on, man?
She's definitely
a hottie.
Hey, Steve.
Very nice when I met her. Got my mutt poster signed. Yeah, dude. That's killer. I heard, like, in case you're just getting in here, Steve, I heard her saying that a muck was her first, she called it her first thriller, which I guess a giallo would be considered a thriller as well. But
I guess she didn't really rate The Man
she
with
didn't
the
count Man with the Icy Eye.
No, I bet she was thinking she wished that fucking film would just go away.
Yeah.
But no, like I say, she is the best thing in it. But yeah.
Yeah, man. And yeah, man, it's good to have Steve in there, man.
Yeah, it's always good to have Steve, man. You have to come on in a future episode again.
He does the Eurocult, man, on Dead Pit, man. Y'all check it out. He's been doing it a while.
That stream we did with Steve, mine is like 1,200 people views wise. It's like crazy, man.
Yeah.
Finette.
Oh yeah, no, it's at over 11,000.
Oh, 11,000.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, that's
right. Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
You're right. Live stream we did with Steve, man, is over 11,000 views.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, I got mixed up there.
Yeah, it keeps growing like every week, man. It's getting more and more. But yeah.
But yeah, do you want to come on to the scene in the bar? Which is
yeah. We got to talk about the bar scene. I was trying to find a clip of that scene, man, because that's fucking hilarious.
Gold. It's gold.
That's fucking great. I was laughing my ass off, dude. Like, holy shit, dude.
And only Silver can pull that off as well. I mean, yeah, it is just.
Yeah, what does he say, man? Like, these guys are fucking with him and shit. He's sitting in a bar and he's all in a nice fucking suit, and they're all pretty much calling him a Mary and kind of shit, like he's a punk, and he's dressed nice. They're all like just kind of casual dress. And one guy comes up and he spill wine on his shoes or some
wine,
shit?
yeah, all over his shoes. It's so funny, man.
And then Silva says, could you clean my shoes, please?
Yeah.
And then he said, and then motherfucker start talking shit, and he says, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's well known for saying motherfucker in his films, apparently, if you watch all of them.
Yeah.
And then there's...
Can you do it better, Darren? Do it better, man. Do your impression, man. I want to...
Oh, no, I'll leave that one with you. But needless to say, he beats the fucking crap out of all these guys.
He beats the shit out of him, man. Like,
great,
right after he says, motherfucker.
But you believe it as well. He's beating the shit out of these guys, and you're so...
Yeah, I do believe that he beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah. You love his character so much, and like Ricco, you know that he would be a badass in real life. Just the way he is.
But man, if y'all get a chance, check out. I definitely would say of these three films, check out Cry of the Prostitute.
Oh, definitely. I'd love to see this get a good release. But we gotta mention
the table scene.
Oh god, yeah. There's a few we gotta mention. But,
yeah.
The next one is like the scene I got written down which introduces Barbara Bouchet, and she's like bathing in this milk all over her body.
Yeah,
and she's pouring it up her private parts, and
and she's looking at Silva, and he's like out in the fucking hot ass sun, looking right at her, and
I mean, like throughout the film, she comes on to Silva's character, and he doesn't want to know her first. I mean, what only Silva could pull that off, because most men would give her anything to be with this woman.
Yeah,
because even though she plays an ex-prostitute, and she is rough in this film, I will say that.
She is, man.
But it's Barbara Bouchet, man. I mean, I'd give her anything.
Yeah, she's still beautiful, but she's so fucking trashy in this one. Really bad.
Yeah.
Like the way her makeup's done and everything. It's fucked up.
Yeah. But she pulls it off, man. She pulls off the glamorous. She pulls off the downtrodden.
That's what I'm saying. She's amazing, dude. In any film that I've seen.
But she's like with this gang, Cantamo, I think his name is, this gang leader, and he gets off with knowing her past, and he kind of like when they're having sex, he wants her to like say about all her whole ways.
Yeah, he wants her to tell him about who all nailed her and shit,
And I think I think it's implied that he tries to get like Tony. He gets her to like seduce Tony and Annie Ante. But yeah, that's great as well. When well, you can mention it if you want. The fucking pig carcass scene is gold.
Oh yeah. The mayor says, "Don't you know that milk does a body good, Darren?"
Well, it certainly does her body good. Put it that way. So yeah. But I don't think it's quite worked for me.
And Silva's just looking at her like he wants to just beat the shit out of her.
Yeah. Like most men would be there with their tongues hanging out, to be honest. But he's like just having none of it at first, is he?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what guy kind of turns down Barbara Bouchet on a plate?
He's a man on a mission, though.
Yeah.
So
she
keeps,
definitely.
I don't want to skip nothing, but so we got to go to the scene where they're at the dinner table.
Yeah, I think that's in line with what we're saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so they're at the dinner table and she's like peeling a banana.
Oh man, yeah.
And she just starts like sucking the banana and shit, like the fucking.
You just start sucking the tip of the banana, and I mean,
and her husband, is that her husband? Yeah, it's her husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sitting right fucking there.
That's what I mean. I think he's putting her up to it,
right?
To try and seduce like Tony's character.
Yeah.
But any red-blooded male watching that scene, I mean, when she's got a banana, fuck me, man. I'm telling you, I was hooked from then on in. But yeah, you've got to mention. Oh fucking hell, you've got to see this.
We'll go to the scene. Like she keeps on and on and on, and like she's even distracting. Like she's trying to get Tony. She's trying to get Silva's character to have sex with her and shit. She's like, oh, don't worry about it. I gave my husband sleeping pills and shit and all this crazy.
She
shit.
says as well. She says something like, "If you leave now, I'm gonna shape rape."
Yeah.
And so she kind of blackmails him into doing it.
Right.
But then he gets all fucking hot and heavy, and then he's like, "So you want to get fucked then? So I'll fucking fuck you, basically."
Yeah.
And I mean, it's crazy.
He pretty much does rape her, pretty much. I mean, well, not
he,
really.
He anally rapes her.
Yeah.
But he pushes her fucking head into this dead pig.
There's
carcass.
A pig hanging.
You've got to see the film just for this.
Yeah,
scene.
There's a pig hanging, and the pig's been gutted and split, and like he pushes her into the pig's carcass.
So he's doing it from behind anally, and he's got her head in the fucking pig carcass. It is mad.
It is fucking insane. I was like, holy shit. But
I mean, that's definitely one of the best scenes in the film. And I mean, I say best,
I did not expect that shit. When I seen that pig carcass, I wasn't thinking, okay, that's gonna be a set piece.
No.
Like I didn't think that was gonna come into play like that, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's so unique and but I think that's Bianchi's, like, you can tell this is like one of his films just by the strange shit that happens in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you say, I think that's great. We've got the next scene as well. Like you've got the bandsaw scene as well, which is nasty. Where a bunch of these, like, they're working, I guess, in this workhouse, and the one load of this one load of gangs sort of like kills them and shoots them and all sorts. But you got that woman, then she puts the guy's, is it like this man's head through this bandsaw, and it's nasty, man. I tell you, it's not as good as the one in City of the Living Dead or anything like that, but I mean, it's effective for what it is. Back years before that as well.
This is what, 74.
Yeah. So maybe this was the first to do that. I can't think of anything else before that.
This is in 74.
And he's got these kind of weird flashbacks as well, which when you first see them, because it involves this woman on this bed, doesn't it? You got this record player playing, and you're not sure what, it does come into play at the end and tell you, which I think the payoff to this is good as well. I really do. But there's still, like, every scene in it, every 10 minutes there's a scene worth watching in this.
So this has got a Blu-ray. I didn't realize that it did. So I got to get this.
Yeah, but I think it's way out of print.
Okay.
If I remember rightly, is it Code Red?
Yeah.
I think it's Code Red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good luck with that, because I think you'd have to pay a lot of money, I think, to get that. you might get lucky on eBay. I don't know.
Gizmo's saying, Wolfie got his ass whooped in the Cameron battle, and Terminator whooped that ass. So in the Cameron stream, and then just like Last House on the Left, kick Night Train Murder's ass. That's what Gizmo's saying. So.
Nah. Agree to disagree on that one.
But yeah, man, it's the best of the three, definitely, man.
You've got to mention the scene, right, where Tony beats up Margie, Barbara Bouchet.
Oh,
that is fucking brutal, man.
Oh, she's such a bitch, man. She's such a bitch to him, though. And what she's saying, like, I can't remember why, but he pulls his belt off.
Yeah.
And he just whoops the shit out of her with his belt. And then, like, he's beating her ass all around the fucking barn. And then he pulls the buckle side and beats her ass with that. I was like, holy shit, dude.
I mean, the thing I was thinking of was Florinda Balkan's scene in Don't Torture a Duckling, where she gets whipped and all that. And again, I wouldn't put it up with that, but it's still pretty.
Then after he beats her ass, then he pretty much rapes her. And this is the fucking lead.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
I mean,
it's fucking crazy, man.
And all this is on YouTube as well, which I was even more like flabbergasted. Like,
right.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, it's you can find it on Guns and Guts channel on YouTube if you're interested.
I would say we're not going to give away the ending or anything, but the kind of flashback scene works into the end, which I thought was quite really clever.
Good. Yeah.
Then
it goes into this whole real. It feels like a real, true mafioso type, gangster type movie. You know.
Yeah. You'll never be bored. You know, if you watch this, you'll never ever be bored.
No, hell no.
Because I think it's one of the nastiest kind of villains you'll ever see. Silver plays that I can remember in a film.
He's not a villain.
This guy is nasty. Well, he's kind of not, is he? But
he's like the fucking hero.
He's the hero, but he ends
crazy
up,
shit.
Yeah, but he ends up raping and all that. So it's kind of hard not to see him as a bit of both. But
well, he is a gangster hitman, so
that,
you know.
But I would say just for his performance, Barbara Bouchet as well.
Yeah,
it's well worth. I think. I give it a 6 out of 10, but the more I think about it now, I want to give it a 7.
Yeah, I give it a 7. I give it a 7.
I think it's well worth a 7. Strong 6, maybe, but yeah, well worth checking out. And again, it's free, so everyone should be watching this.
So Gizmo's telling me thanks again for like explaining and breaking down Last House on the Left and Terminator, the original. And now he has become like, he loves those the most. So that's what he's saying in the chat. So no problem, man. And yes, I still agree. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003 is a piece of shit. So.
God, that's one of the worst remakes ever made. But I've said it before. People love that film for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know why. But yeah, man. Let me.
Oscar Bill, maybe.
Yeah. It's let's see. So if y'all are interested, man, check out Cry of a Prostitute.
Highly recommended. This one
definitely worth a watch. You can see it on YouTube. Won't cost you nothing but a little bit of time, and I'd say it's worth it. If you're
if you like Strip New for Your Killer, Burial Grounds, it's it's nastier than them, but it's kind of got that, I would say, fun aspect.
I think Giallo fans and crime film fans.
Yeah, that's a good way of burning it. Definitely, yeah.
But yeah. Oh, was there anything else you wanted to say, man, or bring onto these? I knew it was going to go quick, man. That's why I was like, because there's not a lot of meat to these damn films. There's nothing to really.
Yeah, I think the main thing I wanted is to get the good scenes, all the good scenes, which I think we did. So the title in Italy translates to "The Ones Who Count," which are kind of a bizarre.
The Ones Who Count.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I know. Yeah, I was thinking that. But it was retitled "Cry of the Prostitute" in 1976 for a US release. So originally it wasn't called that, which is, I think they did the right thing calling it that.
Texas is saying, please include the titles in the description. Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I always try to save it before the stream, but I'll put them in. I actually try to put links to Ricco and Cry, Man with Icy Eyes. I couldn't really hardly find it on there.
I mean, you can get, if you're curious, you can get it on Railus. But I mean, you got to put a bit of work in. You got to download it overnight because it takes a while.
Yeah.
And whether it's worth doing that, I don't know. I don't think so. But
no, it's
the last two are on YouTube, easy to find. I think they'd make a good double feature, actually.
Those two go good together. Ricco, the character.
If you can get over the fact that character is just so
dull,
dull, boring.
Yeah.
If you can get over that, I think you might get something out of it.
Right.
But yeah, I'm glad we've seen them anyway. I'm glad just for Cry of the Prostitute, it was worth watching the other two.
And we got you got the Man with the Icy Eyes. We don't have to watch it again. So there's that, and it's another one to scratch off the list. So
yeah, and knowing how look that,
and it was my idea, but I had no idea. I was,
I mean, we were always going to get to that anyway, so I know I would have watched it at some point.
It's not always going to be, 100%, peaches and cream and shit, So.
No, you're going to get films. Obviously, doing these streams, you're going to get films you don't like. They're going to pop up once in a while. We do try to keep it, keep on films we think we know we're going to like. But yeah.
So Texas is saying, I just want the titles so I can remember them. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean,
I'll put it in I'll add it to the description when we get off here.
Yeah. If you got a pen and paper, Tex, it's Man with the Icy Eyes.
Oh yeah.
Cry of the Prostitute. And what was the other one again?
Ricco, the Mean Machine.
Ricco, the Mean Machine. Yeah. So,
but I will put them in the description. I try to save it before we do the live. Kind of keep it a mystery.
Yeah, and what's good about it as well, that not many people watching this, apart from I'd say Steve, definitely's probably seen all three. Yeah. Not many people will know these films as well, so it's good to get word out about them. And
yeah, man.
I mean, I've spent, they're not, even apart that first one is bad, but I mean, I've spent worse nights than watching the last two. I mean, definitely.
Yeah, man. There's plenty of worse films to watch. I'd say out of all three.
Yeah, when we do a part 2, we'll definitely include Black Belly, I think, which I think we both like. But I don't want to keep doing, the obvious ones we've kind of talked about in the past.
Yeah.
Because I've done a lot for Eurocult.
Well, you were mentioning, that's what I was going to talk to you about. So do you want to do, or whoever's in the chat, we can throw up a couple of options out there. You want to do Ricardo Frida?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Or
I know we've got
or Martino.
Right, let me think, because I know we're doing Murder Obsession next week, aren't we, for Eurocult? That's a Frida film. I don't know if you want to include kill two birds with one stone if you want and do that. Do Frida.
We can do Frida.
I was thinking with the Martino, I don't know if you're up for this, but I was thinking do Mozart is a murderer. That's like a 1990 giallo we made. I've never seen it.
Okay,
it's quite easy to get hold of on Real Lust.
Right.
What was the other ones I was thinking? There's another couple of Martino films I've never seen. I'll have to think about that. I'm okay. See what people think.
I need to return to Case of the Scorpion's Tail. I need to give that a revisit.
That's the one I was thinking of as well. Because we've both seen that, but I've only ever seen it once.
I must have been in a bad mood or something. But I know it's more crime, detective type driven.
Yeah. So that's one I definitely want to cover sooner than later on this channel. But yeah, if anyone's got any questions or you get anything in this week you want to show off?
I don't have anything. Not right now.
I got 4 things in. If you want me to quickly show them, I can.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and read Gizmo's
do the comments first, yeah.
He says, Tex says, please hit the like and subscribe. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, Tex, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, cheers, Tex. And we'll have to work out, like I say, when Tex is going to come on and do something with him.
Yeah, for sure. And then Gizmo says, T2 really destroyed the Terminator last night. I felt like I won a million of trillions in that stream experience, such a beatdown. But let me tell you something about that. Without Terminator, there would be no Terminator 2. So
yeah, there's that. Yeah, definitely. I need to go back and watch a bit more of that stream.
Terminator, man, did so much. I'm not going to get into that on here. But let's see. So Gizmo says, how far are you into the Resolve Neri? I am down 15 titles that I've seen, rewatch, going to try and see at least 4 to 5 when I'm back home next week. Recently, I haven't watched any Neri, but I will start doing that. What do we got? That's like a like a month away or something?
I think might be 2 months. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I've seen like eight to 10 of her films. I mean, once it starts to come a little bit closer, I'll definitely rewatch them again. There's a few unknown films I haven't seen of her that I want to get as well.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But yeah, that'll be a fun one, I think. But yeah, I got a couple of things if you want. But this one, right?
Yeah.
So, bit of a backstory of this. We covered this not so long ago, right? I ended up really liking it more.
Yeah.
But Cauldron films you can't get in the UK. They won't import to the UK. So by chance in the week, I went and looked at my UK supplier, and he had this in, and it got sold out within I think he had 10 copies sold out within 20 minutes or something. And I'm fucking stoked for this, and it's Off Balance.
Okay. Yeah. We watched that.
And what's so good about this is it's got a poster and it's got a soundtrack CD.
Okay.
I mean, that's one film I actually thought I liked it at first, but I thought, yeah, it's okay. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
But when we did it for the stream, I fell in love with it.
Right.
So there's that. I told Gizmo about this one, basically because Gizmo, keeps on about it. The Devil's Honey. Oh, I've got a bit of a glare there.
Okay,
Devil's Honey.
That's 88 films one. I got the several.
Yeah. I would have liked the slip, but I'm not too bad on the slip.
Well, I don't have a slip either. I got the Severin one.
So this is a film I love as well. Class of 84.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got that too. Man.
That's an upgrade.
One. That's 101?
Yeah, 101, yeah. Again,
okay, I got the Arrow.
I mean, I think this is one of the best revenge films going.
No, I got the Scream Factory. My bad. I'm tripping.
Yeah, yours is probably the better version. Last but not least, and this was only cheap, but I was kind of a little bit disappointed. It's a book, All the Colors of Murder. Let's get that clear. Basically, all on Giallo films. I was a little bit disappointed because it kind of just gives you reviews. I don't know how good they are. There's not really a lot of information that you can't find on the web already.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are the things I got in this week.
Okay, cool. But yeah, man. Let's see. Gizmo says, I never subscribe to anyone who say Last House is better than Night Train. Well,
right.
I think you're subscribed, buddy. So, I think that's a lie you just told. Like other people we know.
I still die on the hill.
Don't do that, Gizmo. Don't lie. Okay. We don't want to do that. Let's see. Yes, 2 months. Some I can't even find anywhere. Well,
so I'll try and get.
Yeah, we'll try to track them down too.
Yeah, Real Lust, you'll get quite a few.
But you might not like the way we do it, though, Gizmo. So
I've got Devil's Nightmare on Blu-ray that she's in that I've never seen. The Midnight Evie show she was in as well, which I think.
We got Charlie. We got Charlie 88 in here, man. What's going on?
Hey, Charlie. Oh, is that the guy that comments?
Yeah.
On you underneath our videos.
Yeah.
Nice to have you on board, man.
Is that Tiny Tim? That's Tiny Tim, ain't it?
Oh, Charlie 88.
Yeah, that's a picture of Tiny Tim, ain't it?
Oh, it's kind of off my screen, so I can't really see it.
Let's see. Yeah, man. Good to have you in here, man. Let's see.
Yeah, thanks for the support.
Gizmo says The Devil's Honey is my favorite. Finally, Darren. 1984 is amazing as well. Love it. Hey, Charlie 88. Yeah, man.
We're definitely going to do The Devil's Honey at some point, whether we do it on you or do it on Gizmo. So I'm up for either way.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to that. I'll definitely try and watch that in the next week.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, Charlie, man. We just finished wrapping up everything, like talking about the 3 films, covered Barbara Bouchet's life. If you would go back and check out the replay, man, and let's see.
Charlie, if you because I do look at the comments. I know Dirk looks at the comments. Videos. Have you got anything you'd like us to do yourself, Charlie, and just let us know?
Anybody got any ideas, man? Just throw them out there.
If you think there's something we we will like, or maybe not seen, or even if we've seen it, we can cover it.
Right.
Then just keep coming with the questions. It'd be good.
Gizmo says, I got the blob infection and the rat man infection. What do you want from me?
That Ratman film, man,
Yeah.
was crazy.
Let's see. He says, hello, Gizmo. Yeah, it's Tiny Tim from that slasher movie. Okay. Is that Harvest or something? Right?
Oh, you're on about Blood Harvest.
Blood
Sorry,
Harvest,
yeah, because it's slightly off my screen, so I can't see it. But yeah, Blood Harvest. Not the
Slaughter
best slasher
Hotel
film, but
Slaughter Hotel had a very great sensual scene. Neri is doing her thing. Yeah, Slaughter Hotel is awesome, man.
we did that for Eurocult not
Yeah,
long
we
ago.
did it. We covered it not too long ago. Let's see. Gizmo says, do a top 3 movies smut without smut in them.
Ooh, I don't know.
Okay, so you're trying to make my brain have an overload.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
you'll have to like write that in detail so we know.
Yeah, it's very cryptic, Kubrickian, Lynchian type shit there, Gizmo. Let's see. It's Blood Harvest, sleazy movie. Yeah, man.
Yeah, like I say, it's not the best slasher, but it's definitely worth a watch. Yeah. Did you hear anything off Chris C in the week about, because I think he was planning on doing the Not Dressed to Kill, Brian De Palma 4 films next week. But if you've got that full,
well, he hadn't said anything recently.
Right, yeah. So if you've got that full thing, we could do it the week after if you want. We'll work something out. If Chris is watching, like, we'll work something out.
Okay,
yes,
Gizmo
go on.
Gizmo says smut without smut is porn without porn in them.
Like, yeah, I know. I think I know why he's on.
So like softcore, Skinamax type films, like Arabella.
Arabella, yeah. I'll be right back. Just gonna turn this heater off because it's getting a bit too hot.
Chat don't like that word. Okay, I got you. Yeah, yeah, we can talk about it. We'll figure it out. But I don't know, man. If they're anything like Arabella, though, I don't know, man.
I love that film.
I know you do, but shit.
What do you think about the new Vinegar Syndrome, Forgotten Charlie 6? I think that's. I
already got it ordered, man. I got it on the way.
I was thinking, I might leave it for a little bit, but no, I by the end of the week I had it ordered.
There's no point, man. It's going to take probably it'll take over a year before it drops to $40.
Yeah, and I want those titles as well because
I mean, what you're already saving? Actually, you're going to save $20.
Yeah, I think I paid $14 for the shipping, but I mean I don't mind that because if I get that off my UK supplier, that's going to cost me like $70 easily. Did you order anything else from them? I thought it was kind of. I've been interested in that The Strangler, that 1970s kind of a French giallo. I know.
Okay, so Gizmo's saying, I'm sorry, man.
That's all right.
Gizmo's saying they remove the hardcore scenes and keep the story. Okay. Like kind of like they call her One Eye, I'm guessing.
Oh, right, porn excerpts, I think he means, yeah.
And then he says Arabella is sexual thriller, or like I call it, Darren porn. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And then he said, hi, Darren, did you get Top Line from Cauldron, also known as Alien Terminator?
I didn't see that one on my UK supplier, but I'll have to look into that. But it's so hard to get Cauldron films in the UK because they just don't ship.
Huh.
I'm not sure I get.
Well, that's what I did. I ordered a couple for Gizmo and sent them.
Oh, right. That's why then.
The Rat Man and was it some Zero Woman or some weird shit?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think they did City of Living Dead as well, but like a year or so ago. But
yeah, I got that one. That's the one I got.
Right. That's one I need to get, I think.
City of Living Dead 4K. But Arrow just put it out, right?
They did. I don't think I got it though. Did I get it? I got
House.
I got House by Cemetery.
Yeah.
I didn't upgrade that one.
Gizmo says Dirk got the last copy of the movie from Vinegar I had it in the basket. Did Darren also get it? He's talking about Party Line.
No, I was tempted, and then it just went.
Yeah,
like really
I
quickly.
told people, y'all better jump on that damn. I was in the chat on Dead Pit, and I was like, y'all better get it. And people were shitting on it, man. They were shitting on me for liking it, and I was like, I think that's the only one worth getting. Is what I kept telling them, and that bitch was gone. So
yeah, I didn't see this Dead Pit stream till like 2 hours later, and I was like, shit. But yeah. So the Strangler 1970, that's on there. That's a French giallo.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
it don't look like my type of shit. So
it yeah, they say giallo, but I mean,
yeah, it don't look like my kind.
I know Chris ordered this, so
yeah, I don't know, man. It just didn't look like I would. I don't think I'd like that film.
I'll probably end up getting it, definitely. But
yeah.
wait for it to go down a little bit more. But yeah, a lot of the ones they've come out with, the daily deals or whatever, have been disappointing, really. Because the ones on there that I've already got, and I paid fucking full price as well, which pisses me off. But what are you gonna do?
So Charlie says he buys Cauldron from Diabolic DVD. Very expensive with the international shipping. Yeah, I bet, man. Because
right, so it's Charlie from the UK, is he?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't want to speak out of turn. I think he is, though. But yeah. So Gizmo's asking where he's at. Where do you live? It's insane in Norway as well. Yeah, it is, man. The shipping charges in Norway is kind of pricey.
Like Vinegar Syndrome are pretty good, mine. I think it's 14 or 15, and that's even if you have like a massive box, it doesn't matter. Whereas Severin is just ridiculous. I mean, you've got to pay 150 Severin to get £25 flat shipping, and so Texas, I held off.
Texas is saying I ordered a bunch of stuff from Second Sight, and I would have only saved $2 if I ordered the same stuff from Orbit.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. So Orbit kind of figures all that in. I'm guessing Orbit don't ship to y'all, right?
I've never tried.
Okay.
I would imagine they do because they're a massive company, aren't they?
They are, man. And I get stuff from Orbit.
I'm just lucky because usually the UK guy I get them off, Graham from Film Treasures, he gets them in, but you've got to be quick. Right. You've got to be like, you've got to.
I already showed these, right? The one with Maniac Driver. I think I showed those.
Yeah, I know. Last.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, what was I going to say? So you got to be quick with some of these.
Gizmo, I think he wants to work for Vinegar Syndrome. He says Vinegar has great shipping. I pay $8 for each shipment. Severin takes $28.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I didn't know you probably got the subscriber makes him get that for $8.
So this is a question for you, Darren. Have you seen the Bunny Killer movie from Finland? It's 2017.
No, is that because I know there's quite a few of those Bunny Killer films right now. Time like Bunny Killer Resurrection as well and stuff like. But no, I've never seen one of them.
Okay.
I may have one on DVD, I think, but
And Scolder says with Vinegar shipping, I pay no additional taxes, which is nice. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, they're definitely the best.
I just noticed though they're taxing me now, like they just started taxing. Like so I was like, what the hell?
I mean, you don't mind paying it though, because it's not, in terms of like what you're getting, it's not that much. With Severin,
and it's good that you can add to existing order if you
that's an amazing, yeah. But they're doing.
Like I ordered today. I didn't realize I had like 5,000 points saved up.
Yeah.
So I got Annie Lee's meat pies.
I was going to get that because of Uncle Bill. He said that.
And then I got Stanley in Horror Hot. And then I got a Fade to Black slip.
Oh shit! Didn't you have that before? Fade to Black.
Well, I got the slip for it now, the black slip.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
So I damn near spent up all my points today, but I didn't pay nothing today. So,
Mine's on like 900 points. I think I don't think you can get anything with that.
You can get a little bit. There's a few things, but like 2,000 points get you 20 off.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So,
I might just use it towards my shipping. When I do an order.
Okay. Charlie says he says, nope, I'm not from the UK. I'm actually from Norway.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, cool. Cool, Charlie. Hope you have the heater on. Getting cold. Yes, I have warm pump and oven on. It's damn cold. Yeah, man, it's cold here, but it's nothing like what y'all got. What y'all are experiencing. No. Y'all experience like the thing, Arctic fucking shit, man.
I mean, I would love to get that. Like Scotland is the nearest where they get, really bad weather like that. But I'd love to have that here in Wales. But
yeah,
I mean, we do get snow. We have had, like really bad spells of snow. But I'd love to have some of that shit that they have in Norway, Be nice to just fucking hole up somewhere, not go out for like 3 or 4 days and just fucking watch films all night or all day.
Yeah, man.
But, yeah.
See, we got Chris C in the house, man. Texas says,
Chris.
Hold on, I'm gonna get to Chris here in a second. He says, Texas says, don't get me wrong, I like Orbit, but Second Sight's prices were cheaper, but I paid $31
on shipping.
On shipping. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing.
And then Chris says, hey, on my work break, slash the light. Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, Chris, thanks for popping in.
We got, in shipping. We got Corey back in the house. What's going on, man?
Hey, man.
Or he might have been here the whole time. I thought he said he was gone, but he might have came back.
I think he popped off for a bit.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, man, if anybody's got any ideas for like super future streams,
yeah, just let us know any kind of director spotlights you want us to cover. But yeah, what do you think about next weekend? Do you want to do Freda or do you want to do Martino?
I'm thinking of Ricardo Freda. If we do Martino, I definitely want to come out with some Edwidge.
Yeah.
But we might have to save that for a while. So
let's save the Martino one then. Okay. Let's do Freda, but it's picking the 3 films. I don't know if what you want to pick one, I pick one, and like we kind of mutually pick the last title. I'll do Murder Obsession now. I'll tell you, that's all day long. But you've got Iguana with a Tongue of Fire.
Yeah, I got that one.
Double Face.
I got Double Face. I just got that. So
there's a few options. He did one with Barbara Steele called The Ghost.
Right, that's right.
I'm probably blanking on a few names.
There's another one with Barbara Steele too, right? Ain't it? Didn't he do the new Vinegar Syndrome release? The new VS release. What the hell is it? A
horrible. Yeah.
He did that one too. Yeah, let's do Freda, man, because he was kind of like a mentor to Mario Bava. So he really was. And
do you want to cover his Giallos then? Like do 3 of his Giallos?
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Let me look through what he's got, because I got 2.
If you're happy to do Iguana with a Tongue of Fire, Double Face.
I do got that.
I think you've got Murder Obsession. Am you on disc, or didn't you burn a disc, or you got it on your computer?
No, I almost pulled the trigger the other day. I should have went in and did it, but
oh yeah. But I would get onto that pretty quickly as well in case it sells out.
And the mayor says, he says, I've only got a little over 500 points. I'll never get as many points as you, Dirk. I don't order a lot from VS, although I'm considering the Spaghetti Westerns double feature Hot Snake and Guns. And
right, yeah.
Well, I never used my points, and so they just stacked up, and I
didn't even know about points until like a few months ago.
You got to start an account, like make sure you're logged in, and when you buy,
Yeah.
But let's see, Corey says, sorry, I stepped out for supper, but back and ready to go. Yeah, man, no problem. We're just kind of hanging out now. I told you there wasn't going to be a lot of meat left. Like not a lot of meat to these movies. So
if anyone got any comments and questions, keep them coming, man, because I don't have to rush off anytime soon.
And Charlie and Gizmo are speaking Norwegian, so I have no idea.
I wonder if Charlie then is one of Gizmo's mates. Like he already knows him or something.
I don't think so, because Gizmo just asked where he was from. So
okay.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool, yeah.
Let's see. Gizmo says they are done, so now we are all alone soon. I need to check out some cool shit on 4K today. Just don't know what yet.
What do you think they're gonna like Vinegar Syndrome are gonna put on sale tomorrow? Because I think it's 4Ks, isn't it?
It is 4Ks. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, so I'm interested in that.
Let's see. Yeah, so Gizmo's asking if Charlie has a channel. Yeah, let us know, man. Let's see.
Yeah.
I have used my VS points to get a couple of slips I was missing. Yeah, that's what I did. I grabbed the Faded Black slip, and then I grabbed a couple, trash films. So whatever.
That's what I'll probably use my points for as well, actually, thinking about it.
Yeah.
Once I hit that 1,000, I think I can get at least one.
2,000 to get you $20.
That's not too bad. That pays for shipping, doesn't it? So
yeah. Let's see. So Gizmo says, I got the Strangler, Darren. Will watch it as soon as it arrives. And I will be getting the Spider Tarantula movie, Spider Labyrinth. I think
I definitely want that. I want that, and I want Close Circuit as well, the Giallo. But I'm not paying
I've pulled back. I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait. I'll wait 6 months if I got to.
If my UK supplier gets them in tomorrow, I'm buying them tomorrow. Do you know what I mean?
Shit. Well, no, I'm gonna wait. That's just me though. So there's many films.
I'm impatient.
There's just so many films to watch, and that's just not going nowhere, But that's just me though.
Right.
Let's see.
I do want the Michelle Suave films as well. Cemetery Man.
Yeah, that's cool. It's just like this film here, man. Like this is a good example right here. All right. So everybody, when this shit dropped, The Changeling, 4K from Severn.
Yeah.
I remember everybody was buying that shit right out the gate. It was like $40-something, man.
Yeah.
I got it for like 26. So whatever, I don't know. That's the way my brain works.
I think I've seen that even cheaper now as well. I think I've seen that for like 20.
Yeah.
I got the UK release of that. That's a great. I love that film.
Let's see. Charlie says, I don't have a channel yet, but I'm thinking about starting one. Yeah, man, do it. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, and again, you're welcome if you want to test the waters and come on here with us. Like, no pressure, and shoot the shit, or we'll do a.
Okay, Gizmo says I spoke to Charlie before on Val's channel, the Video Talk channel. Okay. Yeah, that's a good channel too, man. I like that guy. I think he's from Finland. But he's verifying that's correct. And then see Charlie 88. Let us know when you start one. I can have a channel. Anyone can. If I can have a channel, anyone can. Okay. So Scolder says I got slips for Mausoleum and Red Mob and something else. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Gizmo totally skipped my black metal comment in Norwegian. Let's see. I just all my Severance stuff in the mail. I just got all my Severance stuff in the mail yesterday. The December bundle. Yeah, that was like $300, right?
So Texas, did you get the church Cemetery Man?
He got all that shit.
Man, I'm so jealous.
He got everything. So
I saw Steve got him in the week as well. Well, he got Cemetery Man. I don't know if he got the church. Yeah, I definitely want them.
Let's see. Gizmo says scary to get another Norwegian on YouTube. Then you will finally know how bad my English is. I don't have any excuses. Then haha, but get a channel, Charlie. Good people here. and fun movie talk. Yeah, man. Hell
Absolutely. So I presume Charlie can speak English. So
yeah.
but yeah, that'd be great.
He's been
man.
chatting. He's been chatting with us. Let's see. Let's see. Texas says, speaking of which, I can finally do streams on my phone.
Nice.
Hell yeah, man.
But like,
yeah. Texas been doing a lot of shit over on with Sean Blue.
Let us know, like, obviously, because me and, as you know, Tex know anyway. I don't want to like, but he knows this. What we cover is like Italian, not so much. We will cover slashers, but that's not our main thing. So Tex, if you've got a subject you want us to do,
right,
an Italian director or a set of films, just let us know.
Exploitation, giallo or slasher, or
yeah, and I mean it doesn't have to be next week or the week after,
or even Gothic, whatever.
You want to exactly, yeah. If you want to plan it for like 3 or 4 weeks, then we can do that as well. Give us all the chance to rewatch films.
You can even dive back into some nasties if you want.
That's we do the slashers and the nasties as well. But
right.
That last video got quite a few views as well.
Yeah,
I think
it's getting up there. It's up to almost 1,000, so that's cool. Let's see. Texas saying, speaking of which, I can finally do streams on my. Okay, I read that already. No
well,
answer.
That's cool, man. So my phone was fucking up a lot with the audio, but you can do that.
Gizmo, your English is better than mine sometimes. Yeah. I don't know.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, he's always saying that, man. He's
paranoid.
I can always understand all the time. So
yeah.
Let's see. Picked up Boggy Creek and Fatal Games from Vinegar Syndrome. Boggy was selling fast. Yeah, I grabbed that too. It was like $10. So I was like, that's enough.
I got Fatal Games in. I just waiting to get the moment to crack it open. I have seen the film. I love that slasher film, but it's not going to be for everywhere.
Yeah, UB was saying it was pretty bad, like the transfer. I don't know. But
the film as well is just I think UB said it's like a run of the mill slasher, which I can't argue with. He's right. Right. I mean, I just love it. It's cheesy and
Let's see. I watched A Gun for Jennifer today. I freaking love that film, but it is trash cinema, but it is violent and a bunch of dark humor. Hell yeah.
Deppit played the trailer today on their Vinegar Syndrome. When they're saying all the titles coming out.
Yeah.
I think it was today. That film looks wild. Yeah, it looks decent.
We got Charlie saying, I will let you know when I start a channel. Thanks, guys. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. No pressure, man. Just all in your time.
Right. Sounds good to me, and I won't be censored. Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
Texas have like a deep dive as well, which we like.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
YouTube kept screwing me around. Yeah. Boggy Creek 2 is not good. Yeah, I kind of like the dang the Bigfoot movies. I don't know. I mean, especially like where I live and shit. You know what I mean? In the swamps.
Yeah.
It's like, they call them a skunk ape over here. They call them a skunk ape.
Okay. Yeah.
Bigfoot. We also got the Rougarou, which is like a man with a wolf head. It's like an old legend of the swamps.
Urban myth.
They call it the Rougarou. It's either like a man with a dog or a wolf head running around in the swamps.
I actually kind of like that Boggy Creek too. I've seen it, and I'm talking maybe 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've never seen the original, which is crazy. But if you like the Tane of Dreaded Sundown and stuff like that, it's kind of got that.
Gizmo, come on, man. He says so a deep dive into the Exorcist Believer, guys. Come on.
I'm up for that. I think that would be hilarious.
Really?
Stream. Oh, I'd be up for it. And then we just fucking go through it and just.
Well, I'll just talk about it from memory. Let's just do that. So I'm not watching that shit again.
I'd watch it in context of doing a stream. I'd watch it.
I guess, man, we got enough people to do it, but holy shit.
It'd be even funnier if you could get someone who's prepared to defend that film.
Yeah.
As well on the stream.
Yeah, we'll get Brian Goes Blue or
he does. Yeah, he does like it, doesn't he?
Somebody else liked it. I mean, there's several people that liked it, but
there's a few on YouTube I've seen that like it. Yeah.
let's see. Yeah, Texas saying it's a pleasure to meet you, Charlie. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Did that even get a release in Norway? Oh, Holland. Still in here, man.
Top man, Holland.
Yeah, man. Mayor says, I like the first Boggy Creek and the Town That Dreaded Sundown, both from Charles
That's
Pierce.
right. Yeah, the second one's kind of got that vibe. It's I love Town That Dreaded Sundown. I think that's such an underrated
I do
slasher.
too, man. And I know I've probably said this a million times, but the Town That Dreaded Sundown, the true story is in the Arklatex. It's in Texarkana, which is like 45 minutes from where I live. And it's just, they do a drive-in screening of that movie once a year.
Every year. That's so cool, man.
The anniversary. Yeah. Kind of crazy.
That's the film that don't get mentioned a lot, man. I prefer that to a lot of the Friday the 13th sequels.
That's where Baghead which I'm sure everybody here knows that's where Part 2 Baghead came from. So
that's why I always think of the Friday the 13th film.
Let's see, Gizmo says, I think it is banned in Norway because of poop and shit. I have not seen it and I will never. Can you catch the chat right quick, man? I'll be right back. Can you see the chat?
I can't bring it up on you for some reason.
Okay.
But
all you got to do is go to comments to the right. You see it?
No. I got where it's got chat with everyone in the studio. I don't want to press about too many things. I don't want this to go off. But okay. It's cool if you want to go.
I'll be right back.
I'll jump off as well if you want.
I'll be right back, man.
Yeah, do you want to put a thing up and I'll?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and play the intro again. See,
okay, I'll take a toilet break as well.
So y'all can see the lovely Barbara Bouchet again, and that little clip from Star Trek. So
right, yeah.
Trying to seduce me.
Yeah, man.
We're back. No. Let's see. Trying to make sure I didn't miss nothing.
It's nice to be on you now and not have to worry about my friggin' battery going as well, which is good.
Yeah, man. That's a good thing. Let's see. Holland says, get Anthony for Believer. He loved it. Okay. Yeah.
Shit,
Holy shit. Damn, Gizmo. The hell? Let's see. Holland. Anthony is canceled. Shit. Let's see. I'll check it out.
That'll be fun to see someone try and defend that film. It'd be really fun.
Yeah, man. It'd be hard, dude. It'd be pretty hard, I think. Let's see. I'll check it out, Gizmo. But next is Saltburn. Okay.
I mean, you could have the best lawyer in the world, and they still couldn't defend that film. I don't think. But if they like it, it's kind of a different thing.
The mayor says, "No way." I was actually going to ask you if you knew about the Rougarou since you're in Louisiana. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a big thing, man. It's kind of crazy. Like what them Cajuns tell their kids not to go out to the swamp at night because a Rougarou will get you.
Right.
Let's see. Okay. Your guys only skipped my question. Deep dive into The Exorcist Believer. Why do you love it so much? Oh shit! I don't love that fucking piece of shit. That's a motherfucking negative 100, man. It's the worst damn shit I've ever seen, dude. But anyway, I'm
possibly the worst film in the last 25 years, at least. I think
it's like the reason I hate it so much is because I feel like it's like big ass disrespect to Ellen Burstyn. I mean, I know she got paid out the ass for that, but I mean, the way they did her characters, like,
it's shit all over every single thing that made that original film good.
Yeah,
this shit's the bed on everything.
Let's see. The mayor says Baghead Jason is my favorite Jason, much more scary than Hockey Mask. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Wow, Gizmo, that's rude. Think of Anthony, not me. What the fuck? I agree, Mayor. The Baghead is more creepy, like the town that dreaded sundown. Yeah, man. I am thinking of you when you go to the torture of watching Gordon Green films. Not rude. It's actually nice. I will pray for you. Now we can do Halloween Kills. Now that is a film. Let me tell you.
But that's one I'll skip.
Let's see.
No way I want to do any of those fucking Halloween films.
Let's see. I see boobs.
That's what I mean. Even The Exorcist, believe you can go back and have like.
Okay, let me ask you this, Darren. Exorcist Believer versus Halloween Kills.
It's got to be Halloween Kills, but
okay, well, there we go. But so you're on my side.
But there's not much in it, I would say.
The gore is good, and that's what we come to see. Michael's masterpiece. But anyway,
I would probably watch Believer over that, if I'm honest.
What the hell? Come on, man.
Yeah, because I can just rip the fuck out of Believer and have a good time.
Oh, okay.
On seeing how bad it is and actually processing that someone actually made a film this bad. But Kills, I just kind of, it's just, I've just.
Colin says, don't pray, do a rain dance for me, Gizmo. What the hell y'all talking about? Shrimp dance. Okay. Have a great rest of the weekend, everyone. Yeah, man. You too.
Yeah, have a good text. Thanks for popping in, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, dude. That line Barbara says in Star Trek, "Oh, you're trying to seduce me." I'm pretty sure it's sampled in a song, but which song escapes me at the moment. Yeah, man. I need to watch that episode too. I thought it was cool.
I'm definitely gonna watch that episode. Yeah.
Oh damn! What? You too, Texas. Yeah, thanks. I'm staying. I thought we were over. Okay, yeah.
Oh right, because you've seen the
Because the intro, yeah. Let's see. I always say goodnight, and people think I'm leaving, but I'm always watching. Lurking in the background, Holland.
Yeah, big supporter of mine, Holland. I got
he is, man. Encore. Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Okay. Let's see. You guys just made Tasmanian Devil going crazy with sexual aggression on a blow-up doll for Gordon Green shit.
Only Gizmo can say that.
Yeah. Halloween Kills is a 2 out of 10. Halloween Ends is 1 out of 10. Halloween 2018 is 4 out of 10. And I stop with that. I totally disagree on that. But, you know, it's all subjective, man. And you know what? I'm not going to block you or anything, Gizmo. So that's, you got that going for you.
He's kind of, I don't agree totally on those figures, but he's kind of in my ballpark. Well, I'd probably agree.
I would give Halloween Ends, I wouldn't even give it a fucking score. Halloween Kills is a, you know, I'm going to give it a 6 for brutality, special effects.
You like the slasher element to that, which
I love it. I like the flashback scene. It's fucking great. I don't know. We're not going to talk about Halloween Kills, so fuck that.
No, fuck that.
T2 is 10 out of 10, and we stop. T2 is a, you know, I'll give it a 7, Gizmo. Terminator, the Terminator, is a fucking 11 out of 10. So I'll stop with that.
I've not seen a Terminator for a long time. I remember loving it. I remember thinking it was like a slasher film for some reason, the way he goes about things. I
recently watched Miss 45. Thought it was damn good. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah. We covered that in the Rotten stream.
Yeah.
I think Gizmo sent me a copy.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked it. I mean, at the time I give it a 6 out of 10, but I've had time to process that. Now I think it's a definite 7, maybe stronger. I love when she's dressed up as a fucking nun towards the end.
I still need to check it out, man. I mean, I've heard great things about it, but I've still never done it.
The whole New York setting as well. Everyone knows I love the New York setting back in those days. It's quite a brutal watch, man, because there's some shit in there that's quite nasty. But I think
does it match Irreversible though?
I've never seen Irreversible, but
man,
there's some dodgy stuff in it, man. You know, rape and all that kind of thing.
Let's see. There's a great one. Darren saw it for the Rotten stream we do. Yeah. Lipstick is also great if you like Miss 45.
Oh man, I really want to see that. That's 1976 film, Lipstick. Okay. I've heard so much about it. I think I've got a file. You know, I got it on file somewhere.
That's something we could do at some point. Some rape revenge.
Yeah. That's some great films in that mind. You know.
Yeah.
That's a subgenre. Sounds bad to say, but I love because they're so fucking disturbing. Some of that.
Let's see. Cool. That's awesome. Cameron only has. Wait, no. Charlie says, "Cool. That's awesome. I really like that part with the nun costume. Very gritty movie."
Absolutely, yeah.
I need to check it out, man. It's been like I've known about it. I've heard how great it is. I need to check it out.
You would love it. I think you would love it. From what I know.
The mayor says. Honestly, for me, Cameron only has 4 good movies: Terminator, Terminator 2, Titanic, and Aliens. What about The Abyss? Not a fan of The Abyss, I guess. Let's see, Miss 45. It was good. Yeah, hell yeah. I've not seen Lipstick. Need to check out that movie. Lipstick is good. Haven't seen it in a few decades. Oh shit. Okay. The mayor, you're not into The Abyss? I just said the same thing. That film, I like that more than Titanic. I do think Titanic is good as well. Avatar is not my thing. True Lies is also great. Nope, not a fan of The Abyss. Okay. I remember, like, from my memory, but this was a long time ago. And I actually remember liking Leviathan more than I liked Abyss. But that's a hot take. A lot of people say that, nah, hell no. But, you know, that's just from my memory. It's been a long-ass time. So
I've never seen either of them. Start kind of on my thing.
Charlie says rape and revenge movie stream would be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, if we do that, it definitely got to be Irreversible. It's got to be in the conversation. And
we'll have
to have Thriller. You got to have Thriller in there.
I've never seen Thriller as well, mind. Believe it
Holy
or not.
shit, dude!
I
Really?
know. Yeah,
Damn it.
just never got round to it. It's always
Oh
been on
man,
my radar.
did you hear that, Gizmo? Let's see. Hollow Note says Titanic is good, but Billy Zane is not violent enough.
That's a great.
Oh
That's a
man, I'll never
comment
watch.
of the
I
night.
just, it's, I know people like Titanic or whatever, but I'll probably never watch it ever again. I've seen it so many times back in the day, man. Like every female I knew was watching that damn movie all the time.
I mean, it's a one and done for me. I think I
And it
watched
was
it
on
with my
TV all the time. It's like,
with my girlfriend at the time, and fucking
right.
started crying at the end. But
Yeah, it's sappy as hell, and it's stupid too, though. If you think about it, like his fucking ass could have got on that door,
Yeah, and I mean the old twist as well is shit. I knew the twist anyway, even before people told me.
Let's see. Gizmo says I just rewatched Abyss this week, and I really love it. Leviathan is more a B schlock, but it is fun. Same with Deep Star 6. I don't know, man. From my kid memory, Leviathan is better, but that's just a kid memory too. So, Darren, you have seen Titanic, but not Scarface.
Yeah,
sorry, had to say that.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I had a chance over the Christmas as well. I think I said before to watch Scarface. It was on TV, but I just never. I mean, it's so
Brian
many.
De Palma, man. I don't understand.
I know.
What the hell?
But I mean, just look over my shoulder, or that shoulder, sorry.
Right.
Of all the films I got to fucking watch, mine.
But I'm telling you, man, I think you'll like it. There's especially like one scene in particular that I think you'll really like, and it's like a horror movie. There's one scene that is like grindhouse shit,
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's a good story, good acting. It's over the top at moments, and I don't know.
I mean,
man.
I'm not a big like gangster film watcher, to be honest,
Right.
at all.
Yeah,
that's why the two we did tonight was kind of gangster films. I was surprised I like the Cry the Prostitute as much as I did.
Well, I can guarantee Scarface is better than these two or any of these.
Yeah. But I've got so many fucking Jolly I want to see, and
right,
that takes priority. Italian films, slasher films. So yeah, who knows? One day I might get round to it.
So Mayor says, I know that you meant rape, Charlie, but now I want to see a rap revenge movie, something like Tupac and Biggie coming back from the grave for revenge. Yeah,
that would be awesome, man. That would be great. Kind of have a wrap off with them both. Yeah,
having them coming. Yeah, they'd come for Eminem's ass. Like they'd come get him. For some shit.
Instead of like breakdance where they have a breakdance fight,
right?
You could have a wrap off. That'd be great.
Let's see, Gizmo says, and when he talks about his little friend, it is not his penis. If that is the thing that have made you that has kept you away.
No, I don't know.
Say hello to my little friend. It's kind of made Bones with Snoop Dogg. Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, I viewed that one.
Yeah, that's not a good movie either, man. Holy shit.
Well, you just got to put Snoop Dogg in, or you can tell it's never going to be a
good movie. It's not a good movie at all. It's got Pam Grier in it though. It tripped me out. like what the hell? The hell she doing in there? But Payday, Mick Horror, man, what's going on? Hey, Dirk.
Hey, man.
Yeah, glad you popped in, man. We're just shooting the shit. Really, we covered the beautiful Barbara Bouchet. Hopefully, we covered her well enough. Kind of wish we would have done her bangers now.
No, that's for another day, though.
Yeah,
like when we do volume 2 of Bouchet, we'll do a bang. Like we could even do like 5 of her top films.
That's what I'm saying. Do her all her banger genre.
Yeah.
Don't Torture, Amok, Red Queen, Belly of the Tarantula. Am I missing any? She's in the French Sex Murders. I don't mind that movie.
I want a big
We
fan.
covered that already, though.
Yeah. We'll work it out. There's
Yeah.
obviously some I just blanking.
Yeah.
Blanking at the moment.
Let's see. She's not in. She's got brief screen time in that one too. McCarr says you should show off your collection sometime. I'd love to see some of the obscure stuff you have. Yeah, I do have a few collection update videos and stuff, man. Just check out the channel. And I do haul videos with Gizmo and yeah, we just did one. I just threw a video out from a stream we did of some recent pickups. But yeah,
I'll get rain, so I don't know whether I'll do it on my own
Darren's
channel.
got a ton more.
I might do one like, and then give the video to Dirk to put up on this channel if he's okay with that. But I've got VHS, I've got fucking rare movie posters, hundreds of movie posters, lobby cards, like rare Jolly, fucking Lucio Fulci posters and shit. So yeah, I've got a lot I want to show off. I'm definitely going to get around to showing them off at some point.
Let's see. The mayor says Pam Grier is always a plus for any film. Yeah, I think that's the only reason I really watched Bones. That I think that's what it's called, right? Bones. Yeah, Bones.
Yeah, Bones. Yeah.
Clown killer movies you should do. Clown killer movies. Yeah, we couldn't do the main ones though. We'd have to do. We couldn't do like Terrifier or It or. We'd have to do some. We're definitely not doing no.
Victor Salva.
Killer clowns from outer space and no shit like that. But
no, the one that I always think of is the clown at midnight. Is the one I like. That's got Christopher Plummer, Margot Kidder. It's like very much come out in the like Scream, like 1998, I think, something like around there. And it's got that type of feel, but I think it's better. It's not a better film than Scream, but it's better than a lot of the ones that like imitate Scream. That makes sense.
Let's see. McCor says, I've been going back watching a lot of your lives. Okay, cool, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, nice, man. Yeah.
Let's see. Darren says, Gizmo says, Darren, I just got in one title you have for the next Rotten Turistas. I think it is called Founded on Secondhand. That's a bad movie, dude. That's worse than The Hostel. Like, really.
See, I don't know if you like mixed feelings about that one. I can't wait to watch that actually.
Okay.
I mean, it's a slasher. That's kind of a slasher, isn't it? Is it torture porn?
It's torture porn, dude. It's like Hostel. It's in the same vein as Hostel, except same thing. They go on a vacation and type of shit. But
right, yeah.
Let's see. McCar says, what are a few of y'all's most watched 80s slashers that y'all rewatch the most?
Good question. Yeah. Do you want to go first, or?
I'd say Madman comes to mind. The Burning, Madman. Shit.
I would say My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah.
I love that. You've got Pieces, which we,
of course, all the big banger ones, which I shouldn't even mention.
What I really like a lot is the Funhouse, which kind of like I've heard a few people recently shit on that. I don't know why.
Oh, Funhouse is great. Shit.
Yes, that's a fantastic.
Eaten Alive, man.
Yeah,
I like Eaten Alive, but that's really 76.
Yeah,
76.
He Knows You're Alone. I like a lot. Eyes of a Stranger, I think, is a great one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many. Fade to Black, actually, that mentioned earlier. I like that. Even though some people think that's not a slasher, I do.
It's a slasher, but it's done in a way different way. I don't mind Fade to Black.
But yeah, once we do, like I think me and Chris did a show on Chris's channel with featuring all our slasher films. So if you can get a chance to go back to that, we mentioned like everything and anything and everything in that stream.
Let's see. We got Gizmo says you should pick out 3 each and make the other watch it. If one of you pick it, it should not matter. Fun to see what is your favorites. Yeah, I just don't want to cover. That's the thing. I just don't want to cover what everybody else has covered a million times. I don't know. But
I think I brought it up a while ago that it could be any genre, right? Obviously got to be in the horror type,
yeah.
But you pick 3, I pick 3, and Gizmo pick 3, and
Yeah.
none of us have seen what the other guys pick, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool idea.
One stream,
yeah,
and we cover all 9.
Yeah,
we don't have to go in depth or anything.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. That's a good idea.
I think I've said before, and cruising would be definitely you and Gizmo got to see cruising.
Right.
Just man, you've got to. That would be my one pick, I think.
Let's see. Do y'all? So McCar asked, do y'all prefer slashers or gialli? I'm more like I used to. It used to be slashers, but now it's definitely gialli. Over slashers.
I'm the same. I
still like a really good slasher, like mystery, like a really good mystery slasher, though.
Yeah. I'm the same, but I think I've got to a point where I've seen pretty much most slasher films. Certainly, in the golden decade of the 80s.
Yeah.
I love a slasher film. But I think Giallo's just took over now a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love both. I love any kind of fucking slasher or Giallo.
I like both, but I think the gialli has edged it out for me over the slasher.
Definitely edged it, yeah, for me as well, yeah.
Gizmo says, for me, it is giallo, just because slashers is often so similar. I found giallo much more experimental and sexy. Yeah, that's a good definition right there. Good description of why.
I tell you one thing that I don't like now, though. There's a lot of people.
Go on.
Oh, I was going to say there's a lot of people on YouTube and that kind of look down at slasher films as if they're above them.
Yeah.
And I hate all that shit,
Right.
I think slashers is like my next progression from a slasher film was a giallo. So it helped me kind of make that transition. But sorry, what was you going to say, Dirk? Sorry.
I was just going to say the thing that got me the most interested in the giallo is like the creative like story and the twists, the multiple twists.
Yeah.
The beautiful women, like there's so much shit going on. The
music,
style, the style of it, the vibe. It's like a experience, like and it I don't know, man. It's just something completely different than slasher. Slashers always, it's like Gizmo was saying, most of them have the same exact kind of murder by numbers type shit, and I don't know.
Yeah, I'll always love my slasher films.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm just, you know what I mean. I just think it's out of the two genres, I would say that it's more often than not in the giallo, in the gialli, it's more well thought out, like better written.
That's fair.
But
and there's still like hundreds of giallo films I've never seen. Whereas I think all the main slasher films I've seen time and time again.
Right.
So yeah.
Let's see. Sean's still here. Okay, cool, man. He says, "Got to get going here. Have a great night, everyone, and enjoy the rest of the weekend." Yeah, man. I appreciate you hanging out with us, dude.
Yeah, and you, man. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, check out his channel, man. Cinephile Sanity. He's always doing something over there, man. He's got a lot of watch parties and he covers a lot of does collection updates, all kind of stuff.
Yeah,
good stuff over there, man. So McCar said, I tried to watch some of the pre-A's gialli, and they seem boring, but so many in the community love them, and I feel like I'm missing out on many great films. Yeah.
Yeah. So, which ones would you like? If you can give an example of what ones you find
Yeah,
boring.
name some of them, because I've heard that too with people.
But it could be one of those they just don't quite click with you.
Yeah, that's
Could be
fair.
one of those things. But yeah, let us know a couple of the films that you found boring, and then we'll see if we
Yeah,
can come up with some other ones to maybe watch.
Gizmo says the tits are better normally in Giallo. I don't know, man.
This pretty close.
Yeah. McHorror says I like boobies. Yeah. Do you guys like Jaws ripoffs like Killer, Crocodile, and Grizzly? I like actually out of like Grizzly. I like Grizzly, but I like Day of the Animals, which is like the second film that guy did. I like Day of the Animals more than Grizzly.
I'm not a big animal
Animal
attack films because we did a stream, didn't we?
Yeah.
With Pops. Pops is
Right.
pretty good on all them.
Yeah, Pop Movie Dungeon he loves the what do you call it? What was that genre, man? Animal attack films. Yeah. So
Yeah. But I mean, I'll put one on every so often, and I'll enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Roar, check that one out. That's pretty damn insane.
I like Razorback, but I don't. Is it you that didn't like Razorback? Or
yeah, from my memory, I don't like this shit. And I seen it I remember seeing it at the video store. I remember ain't Pierce Brosnan in it?
No, this is Australian. Like Killer Pigs. Like these.
Yeah, man, I know I've seen Razorback.
I don't think Brosnan's in it.
What the hell am I thinking of then? Shit, I don't know. Let's see, McHorror, you have a Giallo you liked? Then it is easier to give some recommendations. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Charlie 88, love it. Best is Roar. Seen it, but it is best if you see the documentary before you see the movie. Yeah, I agree. It's amazing, dude. Like that's a crazy, insane shit. Cool. I have not seen Roar or need to check out that movie. Definitely, man. It's all real shit going on in that damn, and it's amazing nobody got killed during that shit. So I first found out about it from Dead Pit. They did a commentary on it, and I watched it while they were doing it, and it's really not a bad movie to do a watch along commentary, because there's really not a lot of dialogue. It's damn amazing. Big cats all throughout the whole damn thing. But
that's one I need to
it's
see.
really fun, man. It's a crazy, insane some shit going on. Let's see. McCarr said, I tried to watch A Bay of Blood and Black Lace. Don't torture a duckling. And they seem slow, but I like a lot of Argento stuff. I didn't care for Bird with the Crystal Plumage or his older films. I would say I'm really surprised about Blood and Black Lace because that, to me, is an essential Giallo. But you might like something more like Tenebrae.
I was going to say Tenebrae and Opera would be Phenomena as well.
Phenomena.
Well,
it's not really a Giallo, though.
I think he's probably seen them by his comment.
Okay.
But yeah, I can understand why, Blood and Black Lace wouldn't be, because it's a 60s film. Not everyone nowadays like.
Yeah, but man, holy shit, dude.
Wow. What would I say? Let me think. You've got Black Belly of Tarantula I would recommend, but I'm not sure,
I'd say The Killer is Still Among Us.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But you got to read that one.
You
do got to read it. So just put it out there. That don't bother me. I've done got used to it.
But I'm trying to think now offhand. Don't like the later Argento films.
Yeah.
You got Torso, obviously. Any of the Martino films, I would recommend.
Torso is a high recommendation for sure.
If you want something silly, then Strip New for Your Killer, I would say.
Yeah.
Sister of Ursula, I actually like. I know Dirk wasn't massive on that one.
Sister Ursula is it's not bad. It's a sleazy ass giallo though. I would say, what have they done to Solange?
Oh God, yeah. And What Have You Done to Your Daughters? I think.
What have you done to your daughter? What have they done to your daughters? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't believe you didn't like. Well, I mean, it's not for everybody though. Don't Torture a Duckling. That's a high tier one for me, and
I think that's probably my favorite. It's in my top 5 favorite giallos.
Yeah.
My favorite Fulci for sure. But I think Opera's kind of getting that now as my favorite. But I'm just looking on my wall now.
Gizmo says Razorback is great, but not because of the animal, more because of the great tension and superb mood.
Yeah, plus it's shot in Australia as well. You get a lot of. I love all that, like Australian outback.
I must be thinking of something else, man. I could have sworn Pierce Brosnan was in that film, but
no. Okay. I might be wrong, but I don't think so.
Let's see. I like Deep Red, Tenebrae, Opera, Cat of Nine Tails. Wow, and Four Fly. Most people don't like. Most people don't like Cat of Nine, man.
I don't like Cat of Nine. Case of the Bloody Iris, I would recommend as well.
Again, Death Walks at Midnight.
Yeah, both the Death Walks films.
Death Walks on High Hills and Death Walks at Midnight.
And even Death Carries a Cane that's coming out on the new Forgotten Jolly. That's pretty good.
Let's see.
Isn't it weird you got a question and then you totally friggin' blank?
Gizmo says The Killer Is Still Among Us was also a good 80s giallo. Yeah, definitely, man.
I know you didn't like Blood and Black Lace. I would recommend going back and watching The Girl Who Knew Too Much.
It's black and white though.
It's black and white, but I think there's an English dub as well in there. So.
Yeah, watch The Girl Who Knew Too Much, not Evil Eye. They're totally different.
Yeah, totally the one played off as a comedy, which is exactly.
Yeah. I meant his newer films.
Yeah, I think it means
Argento.
Yeah, like Dark Glasses probably and stuff like that. Not everyone's seen Dark Glasses. I would recommend Dark Glasses, but he's probably thinking The Card Player and stuff like that. I'm guessing.
Tenebrae is one of my favorite. Hell yeah.
So if you like Tenebrae, then watch A Blade in the Dark, Lamberto Bava, because I think those two go hand in hand. Made about like within a year of each other. Tenebrae is the better film by far, but I mean, The Blade in the Dark has got that kind of vibe, I think. So there's that, yeah.
You can say House by the Cemetery is
I would call it a slasher, like a giallo. Well, not so much giallo, but I would say slasher. But it's haunted house, it's everything.
It's kind of a mixed bag.
It's ghost,
but it's definitely worth the watch, man. Check it out.
Fulci wise, I would say trying to think now. I wouldn't recommend Perversion Story. I would say Lizard in a Woman's Skin would be one I would definitely recommend.
Yeah.
What about Lenzi ones would you recommend? Eyeball, just because it's just fucking bad shit, crazy.
We said Seven Bloodstained Orchids.
That's a good one, yeah.
Knife of Ice.
Knife of Ice is a very good film, yeah. Exactly.
Watch Me When I Kill. Am I mixing?
That's Antonio Bido, but that's a good one.
What's the one that it's similar to that title?
Kill 'Em Must Kill Again.
Oasis of Fear.
That's probably one of my favorite Lenzi films.
Yeah.
The Killer Must Kill Again is a good one if you can track it down, but it's pretty hard to find.
Right.
God, carry on. I've got a freaking Giallo book in front of me.
Let's see. Gizmo says, it sounds like you like giallo films mixed with other subgenres. So I would say more Italian suspense films. I would recommend Demons, Night Train Murders, and maybe even Phenomena. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Some of the ones here, you've got All the Colors of the Dark, The Killer Reserve 9 Seats, that's another great one. Perfume of the Lady in Black, I absolutely fucking love that one.
Gizmo says, Dirk, you're thinking of Mars Attack. No, I'm not thinking of Mars Attack. What the fuck, dude?
Mars Attack?
Oh, man.
Yeah, you're forgetting Your Voice is a Lot of Room as well. I know Dirk loves it.
That's my favorite genre. Is Your Voice is a Lot of Room and Only I Have the Key. So,
Crimes of the Black Cat, that's another good one. I don't think Dirk's seen that one, have you?
Crimes of the Black Cat?
Yeah.
No, but I have seen 7 Deaths in a Cat's Eye.
Oh, that's Antonio Margheriti. That's got the ape in. Oh, yeah, man. That's not a good film.
I liked it, man. You know,
it's all right. It's fun, but it's not.
Okay.
I wouldn't put it high.
It's not high tier, but it's a fun one. Let's see.
Autopsy's another good one. Plot of Fear, I like a lot.
Did you say Top Sensation?
Autopsy.
Oh, Autopsy. Yeah, Autopsy is good. Let's see. I love Phenomena. I prefer Demons 2, but I wasn't a huge of either Demons film. I like Nightmare City and Zombie 3. Okay. Nightmare City's fun. That's
that's
Lindsay too.
Crazy. So have you seen Zombie 2? Zombie Flesh Eaters and Zombie 2? Because I would recommend that as well. Bouchet.
Yeah, Zombie Flesh Eaters. Tenebrae is great. The Red Queen Kills 7 Times is one of my favorite. Yeah, and that's a Barbara Bouchet.
That is a great film.
It is.
We did that.
It really is, man. I could even say that Scream stole some elements from Red Queen.
Yeah,
I feel like I really do, man.
The Night Evelyn Came Out of the Grave as well. That's another good one that would go hand in hand with that.
Yeah, that's a good double feature for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. What about Hatchet for the Honeymoon?
I don't like that film, but
really,
yeah, I went back to it fairly because I got that big deluxe edition.
I like it because you're actually hearing the killer's thoughts throughout. What about Spasmo?
Yeah, I love Spasmo. It's fucking wild, that film is. But one I recommend, like a later Dario Argento film, I suppose you could say, is Sleepless, I think. And if you've watched it once and you don't like it, I'd say go back. The same with the Stendhal Syndrome, which I know Dirk went back and watched again and liked it a little bit more.
Oh, I watched
That's one of my favorites.
I liked it more on the second watch, and then I watched it again and liked it even more. So it's like one of those. Yeah, it took me a minute to get. That's the thing, man. Like if you give up on a film too quick, it might, you're missing out on shit.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, sometimes you do. We do these reviews, and you've got to give your honest
something
opinion
that don't have nothing. But if there's something worthy, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
something that's really fleshed out, something that's really well written, something that you might have missed. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'd say give everything a try twice, especially something really deep type shit. But
if you want a fun one, a Fulci fun one is Murder Rock. I think I love that film. Again, I don't think it's going to be for everyone, but
what about Manhattan Baby?
I've seen it once. It's obviously not a giallo. It's kind of
it's not.
Like a creepy. I don't know why supernatural in there.
I don't know what the hell people is shitting on Demonia for. I really like.
I still haven't seen it. I've got that nice edition as well.
People shit all over it, man. I loved it, man. I thought it was fun as hell. It's better than Enigma.
It's like you and Steve from Dead Pit like it, so that's good enough for me. So I think I'll.
But Enigma, I mean, it's okay, but
it's slow in there. That's the one that got all the slugs over her face. The girl. It's kind of
it's like Phenomena.
Yes, I was going to say a Phenomena rip off a little bit, kind of like a year or two later, didn't it? But
let's see. He says Gizmo says, nice. Just rewatched Nightmare City. Bunch of fun. Zombie 3. I need to see again. Been a long. Yeah, Zombie 3 is fun as hell.
That was done. Fulci was ill when he made that, didn't he? And then Bruno Mattei come in and
Mattei, yeah.
did
Let's
the rest
see.
of it.
Have y'all seen The Editor that Scream Factory put out? It's pretty good. It's like a giallo comedy. I still haven't seen it.
I still haven't seen it, and everyone mentions it to me.
Yeah, I know Tex has seen it because he's saying right here.
It's getting it cheap enough, really, for me. Because I think that Blu-ray, for some reason, in the UK is like really costs quite a bit.
Yeah.
But I do. Knife Plus Hard, I've recently got in, which
I think you can still see it on Shudder. I'm kind of nervous with Shudder films, though. But I mean, I'll check it out because I've heard nothing but good shit from everybody. So I got to see it.
You've not seen Knife Plus Hard, have you?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I know the storyline is not going to be for everyone, but right. I've not seen it, but I mean I've heard him make a good double feature with Cruising, but not going to be for everyone. That.
Let's see. Gizmo says your vice is a locked room and only the Rat Man has the key. Yeah,
we've got to watch that Rat Man film. I think.
Yeah, he keeps talking about that Rat Man, so
we got to do something on that. Yeah.
I
don't know if he was in the stream earlier, but Off Balance with Diodato would be another good one. I would highly recommend.
I wasn't big on that one. You remember?
It was okay. I was surprised. Yeah.
Show it again.
Yeah. Off Balance with.
What film we were recently talking about? A film that was going to use that storyline.
Yeah, New York Ripper.
New York Ripper. No shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So they make a good double feature as well.
Yeah, man. Watch New York Ripper. If you haven't seen New York Ripper,
be prepared for New York Ripper.
Yeah,
because
it's got some great. It's got this one great scene in like a bar
involving a man's toe and a vagina. That's all we'll say.
Yeah, let's see. I look at Nightmare City and Zombie 3 as more of spoof films from Italy. They are made to the extreme in a subgenre, just like Body Puzzle and Nightmare Beach.
Man, that's a great comment. I love that comment because those 4 films are just like Gizmo says, they're just kind of spoof and fun.
Yeah,
I love them all for different reasons. But
Nightmare Beach is the shit to me. I love it.
I
like all those. I still haven't seen Body Puzzle, but
yeah, you like Lamberto Bava, you like that. Nightmare Beach is wild, man. Like knowing Lenzi, there's backstory to that as well, when he went over to America to make that. And yeah.
Nightmare Beach was okay. I figured that was more of a slasher. Yeah, it's just a fun ride.
It's a fun, like you said, it's not a great film by any stretch of the imagination, but. Right. I mean, I like the look of the killer as well. It's kind of the same look to Strip You for Your Killer. What have you done to your daughters as well? I love Dark Glasses. We need to cover that as well. So there's not too many videos that go into depth on Dark Glasses that I've seen.
We need to do it.
Yeah. I'm well up for that. I love that.
Because I've seen it one time, and I'm kind of thinking back on it, I'm probably going to like it more on the second watch because of the eclipse element. I think that's cool.
We'll make a date of that. We'll do that definitely.
Mikar Gizmo says Mikar, yes it is. But I was thinking of Italian suspense. It is more of a comedy in my it is, really. It is. Nightmare Beach.
Yeah.
It's more of a comedy. Yeah. Dark Glass is awesome. Black Cat from Fulci and from Kazi is fun.
Yeah, I've not seen the 1989 Kazi one version, which is supposed to be like to do with the Three Mothers, unofficial third mother film. But
we need more metal music and giallos and slashers.
Yeah. We got Motorhead, haven't we, and Iron Maiden in a few Argento films, which is always good.
I see Charlie. Charlie, man, he says that's great, Dirk. I also dig Demonia. Everyone talks shit about that movie. Yeah, man, I really dig it, man. I don't know why it got so much hate.
That's got to be on our Fulci Volume 2 show, I think, then. We'll include that, I think.
Yeah.
And we'll pick out another couple, maybe.
And Gizmo says, Pop saw the editor for The Rotten, so I saw half of it for the stream. I'm not a big fan of retro stuff, but it had a really fun sex scene with the dog catching all the fun. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to watch that.
I do have this one that I need to check out, but it's kind of like in that same. It's not going to be a comedy though, but it's going to be like an homage type film to the Giallo, just like the editor. So that's the Barbarian Sound Studio, and
yeah, I think I told you, didn't I? I like made 20 minutes into it and then couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I seen the trailer; it looked pretty good to me, but
yeah, I think it was just a bad night for me. Maybe I just wasn't in the mood or whatever. But
yeah.
I'll give it another go for sure.
Let's see. McCarr says, y'all check out Rent-A-Pal from Scream Factory and Bag Boy Lover Boy from Severin. They're both really good.
I've never heard of them.
I've got Rent-A-Pal. Still haven't watched it. I don't know about the Bag Boy Lover. I haven't even heard of that, I don't think. Maybe. Let's see. Charlie says, also recently bought Ratman. Looking forward to that one. Hell yeah. Everybody needs some Ratman.
Yeah, I said earlier, that trailer is fucking crazy.
Let's see. Texas says, I've seen both. Bag Boy Lover Boy is hilarious in a twisted way. Okay. Yeah, they are pretty good, man. Have you seen Baby Oopsie from Full Moon? I know about it. I'm not real big on a lot of Full Moon stuff. Ain't that like some demonic toys type?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm not massive on Full Moon either. I think the one I do like is Tourist Trap, but that's got such a different
Tourist
vibe.
Trap's a given.
Yeah.
That's the one.
A lot of the later stuff I've not really got into.
I did watch a really bad one from them not too long ago. Dream
Maniac?
Was it Dream Maniac where the chick comes back killing?
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
That's Full Moon anyway. Yeah,
that's pretty rough. That was a rough.
I mean, a lot of people like the Puppet Master films. I watched the first one. I just didn't like it at all. I even bought that on Blu-ray, and I don't know why. Then, I think Christian Hanahari loves all that. Then he loves all the.
He loves all that. Yeah,
it's not my thing, but
let's see. But I mean, love what you love, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I would never knock anyone for it. Unless it's Exorcist Believer, then maybe I would. But
no, I mean, even if somebody loves Exorcist Believer,
yeah, I'm joking when I say that.
Yeah,
I would never knock. You like you say, you love what you love, and
right.
As long as you're passionate about what you love and what you hate, I always say, as long as you're passionate, then and you got a good argument for not liking something.
Yeah, give me a reason why you went to the dark side.
Like a lot of people, they'll give you a reason why they love stuff, but they won't. They can't answer like
why they hate it.
Why did you hate
I'll give you a legit reason why I hate some shit.
Yeah.
You might not want to hear it, but
exactly, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, they are pretty good, man. Have you seen? Oh yeah, I read that. Gizmo says one of the lead role in Christmas Blood is in The Bag Boy Lover Boy. I never got into that film, but need to revisit it. Have it on Blue. The Rent-A-Pal movie was fun. I just did not like the ending. Okay, I still haven't seen that shit. I got it sitting around.
I meant to ask Gizmo about that lead actress in Christmas Blood, the Australian girl. I thought she was like really fucking nice. I think she was like one of the best in that film as well. I need to ask him about that.
He's asking, what about the Grizzly Strangler?
Oh, it's on my radar. I've heard so much about it, but I've never seen it. Would you, McHorror, would you say that's a slasher or like?
I've heard some shit about it, Gizmo. I think it's some dude going around strangling chicks with his cock.
Yeah. So I've used something like that. But I don't. Yeah, if that comes across as like a slasher, then I'll give it a go.
And
But
Gizmo
it's
said,
very
"Love the
much a
Greasy
comedy.
Strangler. Saw it with a friend, and we both were just like, what in the name of Satan?"
Yeah. Again, I got to see that.
Baby Oopsie was decent for a full moon film, but I don't care for a lot of their stuff either. Yeah. If y'all like Dark Glasses, definitely check out The Editor. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, man, I've done caught up with the chat. We're at the 3-hour mark. I guess we're going to get up out of here, man. It's been fun. Everybody had the chat going. We've had around 15, between 10 to 15. I think it got up to 20 at one point. I think.
Did it really? Wow.
So, yeah.
But yeah. Another enjoyable stream. Love all the people with their comments at the end.
Yeah, man. Everybody, man, if you're new here, consider subscribing, hitting the like button, leave me a comment. Let me know what's your favorite Barbara Bouchet movie. You know.
Yeah. Any upcoming streams you want us to do as well, just let us know in the comments under the videos, at the end of the show and all that good stuff. And yeah, thanks for being on board, all of you, man. It means a lot, because we've been doing this for 8 months now, something like that.
Right.
And I'm loving it. I know Dirk's loving it as well.
Yeah, man. But it's just fun, man. It's nothing
everyone's
serious. Nothing
just
too crazy.
been great.
I mean, we do go into some research and shit out, but I mean, at the end of the day, man, it's just fun. You know what I mean? I'm gonna read some more comments and then we'll get out of here, man. Nikar says the Greasy Strangler is hilarious. It's kind of a comedy slasher, but it's gross and nasty. Yeah, I've heard.
Well, so it is a slasher. Yeah, that definitely interests me.
Gizmo says you will remember one thing from the Greasy Strangler: a big hairy D. Okay, and Trini, Coach Trini's in here, man. He's always saying you should definitely watch Greasy Strangler. Yeah. Later, man. Yeah, man. I'm good to see you, Trini, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, thanks for coming, man.
Everyone have a good weekend. Love y'all. Well, love y'all too, man. Y'all take care. Appreciate everybody popping in here. Awesome stream. Looking forward to the next one. Damn, my wife's still in there. What's up? Great stream. Love you, babe. Thank you for hanging out. Cool. Let's see. Have a great Sunday. See you in the next life. Yeah, man. Take care, Gizmo.
Yeah, have a good one, Giz.
Speak to you soon, dude. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you so much for everything. You're awesome, Texas, man.
Yeah, that means a lot, man.
Yeah, it's the same fun that I've been having on Sean's streams. Yeah, man, definitely.
Yeah, we got like a similar vibe. Yeah,
it's always killer, man. I went out for a second, but yeah, we're gonna cut up out of here, y'all. Y'all take care.
Have a good one, guys. See you next week.